and support their high school by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of high school athletics. The TSSAA hopes you enjoy the game and support your athletes and your high school in a positive and sportsmanlike manner.
The electricity in this stadium is really unbelievable. We've been in this position before, but I don't think we feel like we feel it tonight. It is electric, to say the least. We say good evening to you and welcome to Citizens Bank Stadium in Elizabethton, Tennessee, where we play on this field for the 59th time. We've won 53 and lost only 5. But not a bigger test we're about to face tonight. A very talented Greeneville Green Devil football team comes to town. In this, the 80th meeting between the two. Good evening, yours truly, Tom Taylor. Mike's side, beside the legendary coach Eddie Pless, ready to bring it to you, the Cyclones and the Greeneville Green Devils. Need we say more? Coach, good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. And as time normally flies, it seems like it's been an eternity just to get to tonight. Circled this one a long time ago, hoping it would be what it is, much more than we ever anticipated.
Telling you, it is going to be a raucous affair, to say the least. Again, these two football teams, and we'll see in the statistics coming up, we mirror each other so much. The records indicate that as well. Sean Whitten in his 17th season, 161 and 48. He's chasing his grandfather, the legendary Coach Dave Ryder, with 173. Our football team, it is the 80th meeting. We've won 43. They've won 35. We've tied once down through the years. It started way back in the 20s. Sean Whitten against Greeneville head-to-head is 5-7. He's 3-2 here at home and 2-5 on the road. But tonight we got him here. A lot at stake, Coach. We look up here and see Region 2 on the wall. The winner of this game stays at home throughout the playoffs. Our goal, of course, to be in Chattanooga on the first Saturday in December, playing for that Gold Ball State Championship. You win tonight, you're here every night in November as long as you keep winning.
It's a big deal. People don't understand just not having to travel for the players and the fan base and everybody to be able to sleep in your own bed, be in a familiar environment. It is a big deal. Conference championships are a big deal too. They're not easy to come by. You have 2 of the top 5 teams in the state in the same conference. You're playing in a tough conference, and so a lot's on the line tonight. Both teams know it. You know they're well coached, know they're well prepared. Going to be fun to watch.
Rick Walters bought everybody in the football team one of these, by the way. Let me stand up and show you. We know because game 1 of the World Series tonight, Jesus won. Evan Carter made it famous. And so Rick went and bought everybody on the football team. And they all took a picture of them all in the Commons, the pregame meal, and sent it to Evan before game 1 tonight in Texas. So we're wearing Jesus won. He's wearing Jesus won. And it's a big thanks to Rick Walter. He bought us all these shirts. And again, on the sleeve, which you can't see, is 32 EC for Evan Carter. So it is incredibly cool. Love this town. Love this school, man. It's just something. It's just a special, special place, and I'm honored to be a part of this. I'm telling you.
Well, we're certainly glad you came our way. I've been around a long time. This is some of the best stuff going anywhere. Appreciate you. You're a legend. You could go anywhere you want to, but you picked our hometown. And we're very blessed and very thankful that you landed here for a lot of reasons. So we love you. You're one of us, and we look forward to hearing a call tonight.
Looking forward to it. Again, we've won 5 out of the last 7. Again, this football team is stacked, and so are they. Let me, as we always do, we always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. Our broadcast will be just like that. And so let me give you it real quick, then we'll get into some numbers. It will be, and is, Luke 1:37. For with God nothing is ever impossible, and no word from God shall be without power or impossible fulfillment. When he says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. For with God, nothing is ever impossible. No word from God shall be without power or impossible of fulfillment. Our verse for the ball game, Luke 1:37. Coach, you look at this team, we mirror each other so much. I mean, it's really uncanny. Let's take a look at Greeneville, what they've done this season. They had, of course, 2 games canceled because of weather. 28-7 at Tennessee High. They beat Cherokee 69-0. They beat Morristown West 27-21. Greeneville beat Volunteer there 56-0. Beat Easton home 54-7. Beat Granger 74-7. Then they won last week at Northview Academy, pitched the 3rd shutout of the season, and they beat them 31-0. So this football team comes in. They're good, they're talented, and they can play, and they're here for a reason playing for this regional championships because they've earned it.
They sure have. I mean, they've been on a roll for about 15 years. They've had some really good programs, and again, we have two. So tradition meets tradition, and it's going to be a fun night.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at their football team. Corbin Cannon, 1,000-yard passer. In fact, he went over the 1,000-yard mark last week. Cannon, 1,011 yards and 9 touchdown passes. Carson Quillen, they graduate Gudger, who was an incredibly good runner. By the way, it's senior night. You'll see down on the field here in a moment. By the way, we have a new monitor up here in the corner. Thank you again to Superintendent Van Huss, Dr. Minton, Daniel Prophet, Forrest Holt. Thank you all for doing this. They were up here working this week. Mr. Lancaster's up here putting this thing in. Thank you. Now we can watch what's actually going on the field with the students, Lily and Sarah and Dana tonight running the cameras. And it's senior night. They're lining up out on the field. Quillen, again, 14 touchdowns rushing, 631 yards, in addition to 246 receiving. This kid's the go-to. Mason Gudger graduates, you think, well, we're going to be okay. No, Greeneville just reloads, and here comes a very talented kid named Carson Quillen.
He is a fun athlete to watch. Had a chance to see him 3 or 4 times. Reminds you of that Christian McCaffrey type back. He's not very tall, but very strong, very quick, very shifty. And they like to feed him. He's probably going to touch it half of their offensive plays, so that's going to be one of the keys, is to try to get a grip on him and keep him under control.
Receiving the football, Zayden Anderson, 289 yards. He's been his top target all season long. They've got other kids out there can catch the football, but again, Zayden Anderson was primarily your man to go to, and we'll talk more about him. He will wear, let's see, Anderson wears number one. Easy to remember. Zayden Anderson, number 1 for the Greeneville Green Devils. Now, defensively, really a rock-solid football team, no question. Again, they come in with, we have scored 334 points, allowed only 48. That's the lowest number in Northeast Tennessee. Greeneville scored 360 as a team. They've only given up 63. So you got two teams that put a lot of points on the board, Coach, and both teams give up very few points. So it is a recipe for a classic showdown.
It is, and I will tell you what, you want to tell a lot about a program, you go look at their out-of-conference schedule. Both these teams' schedule extremely strong. DB, Science Hill for us, they had Alcoa and DB and maybe Science. In other words, they play so they can get better. And again, like you say, mirror images, I think they've done it all the way around.
Defensively, they got a couple of guys that fly to the football. Emmanuel Dixon, he has 18 tackles for loss. Bryson Myers, he has 17 tackles for loss for the Green Devils. Dixon also provides a spark for the Greeneville running game. Then Hayden Goads got 6 interceptions to lead the area there defensively for Greeneville. So, again, the numbers, we'll take a look at our numbers coming up after the break. But they're out there, folks. It is 69 degrees. It's senior night down on the field. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Our pregame sponsor is Phil's Dream Pit, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. We'll be right back with more of the pregame show. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football. The Tom Bailey Sports Show. Dream Packs. Tell us about the Dream Packs. What's that all about?
Dream Packs, we start at 4 and go up in even numbers as big as you need. You get meat, 3 sides, sauce, and buns. All that's included. We do offer plates, plasticware, gallons of tea, but any number you need.
Feeds 4, feeds 8. They do it in increments of 4. So if you're going to the ball game and don't want to cook, call in, get the Dream Packs, come by and pick them up, 349-6437.
Yes, sir.
Call ahead, and we're on our way to swing through, pick them up. Tailgate, Dream Packs, good way to watch them, or take it to the house, watch it. Either way, good way to watch a game, isn't it?
Very much so.
The Dream Packs. Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437 is the number to call. Can we order it online too?
You sure can. Online, call it in. Come on down.
There you go. Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437. The Dream Packs, proud sponsor of the Tom Bailey Sports Show and Elizabethton Sports. You see senior night down on the field as we get ready for this football game in about 24 minutes of kickoff. Coach will have his keys to the game coming up. Let's take a look at our numbers individually because we have a football team that's got a lot of accolades, a lot of superlatives beside their name. And so let's start with that quarterback, Rhett Slagle, 75 for 110 passing the football, Coach. 1,284 yards, 18 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Kid can do it. Rhett Slagle grows up and gets stronger every time we see him play. We need a big night tonight from Rhett Slagle.
We need to protect him. He needs a big night. He's got great receivers to throw to. And again, he just continues to develop. A work in progress, but it's been a quick work and it's been a fun work to see. Just doing older senior type things. So we expect nothing different out of him tonight than what he's shown us all year. Look forward to seeing him throwing the football.
His favorite targets when he does throw the football will be Jeriah Griffin, 32 catches, a 13-yard average, 7 touchdowns for number 9, the junior. Eli Blevins out of action tonight, 20 catches. Luke Whaley, 19 catches, averaging 21 yards a catch, 4 touchdowns for number 15. Cam Baker, Coach, I keep talking about this. I keep thinking number 4 is going to have a night tonight. 7 catches, a 21-yard average for a touchdown. He gets the ball. He runs north-south. He's hard to bring down. He's strong upper body strength. This guy's going to be tough to bring down. I think he's going to have a big game tonight.
I think so. You predicted this. The night he got hurt, you've still been saving him. I hope you've saved him for tonight. I love it. He got the biggest hit of the night 2 weeks ago on defense on a tackle. I think he could have had it on a reception. He received the ball and ran over a kid on the visiting sideline. He's just a punishing type player. Doesn't look like that in uniform, kind of slender, but he brings a lot of wallop with him when he comes.
Running the football again, Mr. Mullins, Seth Mullins, the senior, 10 rushing touchdowns so far in the season, averaging 7 yards a carry. Mullins has had runs of 8, 12, 5, 13, 25. Again, he can go up and down the field. He is hard to bring down. 64, 25, 4, 15, and 4 are the distances he's gone. His biggest and longest, 64 against Sullivan East. Zeth Mullins can flat tote the mail. Caleb Holzer, 5-yard average, 5 touchdowns. Rhett Slagle, the quarterback, took one in himself. He's averaging a couple of yards a carry. Griffin in the Wildcat formation, 20 carries, 182 yards, averaging 9 yards a carry. But, Coach, in the Wildcat formation, Jeriah Griffin's got 9 touchdowns.
Yes, he's tough. I mean, what are you going to do? You know he's great sideline to sideline, but he's not afraid to stick it up in there. He gets behind those big mules. They load that backfield with a lot of beef, and he gets right in there. He's hard to see, and if you do find him, he's running downhill. He's pretty hard to stop.
The kicking game for this football team is in really good shape. The freshman, Will Bowers, 37 out of 40 in the point afters. Campbell, 3 for 3. Number 32 for the Cyclones. I'm sorry, number 39, Caleb Campbell, 3 for 3. And Dillo, 2 for 2. And in field goals, 2 big ones against Dobbins Bennett, 2 for 2. You had a 26 and a 24-yarders against the Indians. Huge freshman pressure pack situation. You were there, stepped up and hammered it into the upright and over the upright for a big-time field goal clutch for this freshman kicker.
Oh, both those. I mean, you're talking about a kid playing in front of a crowd like that. Centered both of them. 2 great snaps, 2 great holds, great protection, and he knocked it right down the middle. I think that was the thing that calmed everybody down. He made that second field goal, and it's like everything was good. It felt like we had it in our pocket at that point.
We'll take a break. We'll come right back and take a look at the Cyclone defense. Coaches still have the keys to the game. We are 20 minutes away from kickoff on a Titanic struggle between these 2 undefeated powerhouses. This is not just a big game in Northeast Tennessee. This is a big game across the state of Tennessee. Everybody's going to be in 4A watching. It's going to be going into the playoffs. They're going to be watching this game as well. They should, because you got 2 powerhouses here. Over the last 5 years, state championships, you've had 2 come out of Greeneville, 2 come out of Elizabethton, and 1 come out of Anderson County over the last 5 years. So you kind of know tonight the team that gets this W will be at home for the playoffs and certainly gets an upper hand in the 2023 drive for state championship in that first Saturday in December in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll take a break. We'll be right back for Fort of Elizabethton. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event. and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community, we loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how can we improve the community, how can we create jobs, how can we improve the business, and the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere, and we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is the collab of flavors, the sweet honey, the pickled jalapeno peppers, and the creamy pimento cheese. It is a perfect bite.
Hey y'all, this is Ronte, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is the richness of the pimento cheese. When I took a first bite, I was like, go, go, go cheese, go pimento, go honey, go chicken, go, go, go get it.
Back again at Citizens Bank Stadium. The pregame show continues, brought to you by the good folks from Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. Let's take a look at this defensive football team. They are rock solid, to say the least. Wins at Science Hill, Morristown West, Granger, Cherokee, Sullivan East, Dobbins Minute, home to Northview Academy, home to Volunteer. Coach, they're solid as a rock, and it starts with our leading tackler, and this kid is only a sophomore, Justice Wallen. He is a stud, and he is a big-time player and got big time written all over him. 6 foot, 200-pound sophomore, Justice Wallace leads us in tackles.
Yeah, 47 tackles in the middle right there. He flies to the football, plays with an attitude. I mean, you can tell he's got a lot of emotion, brings a lot of energy. I think our defense feeds off of him, just does a great job there for us there, and knowing that he's a sophomore, what a gift to us to know we got him 2 more.
Eli Gass, 43 tackles. Seth Mullins going both ways, has 41. Ben Adams, the other drop-in, number 44. He's got 41 tackles. Then you look at 34 tackles for Adams, Mason Ball with 31. Caleb Holzer, 31. Landry Buckles, 27. 26 for Andrew Blevins. Bryson Rowland, 21 tackles. 18 for Luke Whaley. 16, let's see if I can stay up with this, 6 for Jeriah Griffin. 16 for Landon Hughes. Eli Blevins with 14. Billy Woodby, 14. 10 by Matthew Kent. 10 by Whitehead. And 10 by Zach Wallen. So you got probably 15, 20 guys with multiple tackles. Interceptions, we've been very good at this. 10 picks. 2 of those returned for touchdowns. Fumbles, Coach, we've caused 9, recovered 8. We've had 23 quarterback hurries. 21 pass breakups. Which one of those stats jumps out at you?
The hurries, probably, I think when you hurry a quarterback, your good things potentially can happen. A sack, it's an automatic good thing, but they still usually retain the ball. I think a hurry in high school, that means a kid's doing something he's not coached to do. He's not practiced really to throw under hurry. All the time his feet are set. So I think our secondary is really good on reacting on that kind of pressure. So I like a quarterback pressure about as much as I like everything because I hated it as a player.
So that kind of sets the tape of this football game. Again, the winner will be at home. We do have playoff next week, and we'll be at home because the first top 2 teams in our region, which are us, are going to be at home, and Green will be at home. The other 2 teams will be Northview Academy and Sullivan East. They're playing tonight for 3 and 4 seed, but they'll both have to travel. Down in 2, you have Anderson County, Gibbs, Knox Carter, Knox Fulton, and even an outside shot at South Doyle. So our opponent next week it's kind of muddy right now, yet to be determined, but we will be here next Friday night. Whether we win tonight or lose tonight, we will be in the opening round of the playoffs at home here at Citizens Bank Stadium. We'll come back with the coin toss, get Coach's keys. We're 15 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take a break for the great folks at Brummett Sports. Again, we are 58 days away from Christmas Eve, and so if you're shopping for a Christmas gift What a better one than a Letterman's jacket or a varsity jacket. We call it both. And they make them and they sell them. And they move a lot of them down to Brummett Sports. They sell them all over the Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, Western North Carolina. Here's Lori Wilson to tell you about the varsity jackets or Letterman's jackets at Brummett Sports as you watch Elizabethton Cyclone football.
So we're at Brummett Sports Shop in Elizabethton. Lori Wilson, the owner, and one of the hot items going into the holidays are varsity jackets or Letterman jackets. Tell us about it.
Well, Tom, we do varsity jackets for all our local schools. These are Holloway jackets, and the body is 24-ounce wool, and then most of the jackets we will get leather sleeves on them. We can also do the wool sleeves. But like I said, they're Holloway, so they're high-quality jackets. We can do any color for any school. We will put your school letter on the front, your name. See, this one has a name. We also have a local lady here that makes the patches. So the turnaround time is really pretty short for a custom jacket. The other thing we will do is if you play a sport, we will put a ball patch with your number in it, your varsity years that you played. We can do inserts, like we do a cross for FCA. We can do ball inserts if you play basketball or football or whatever. We also have band jackets. So here we have a band letter for this young lady. And one other thing we do are like custom patches, embroidered patches. So she plays mellophone and French horn, so she requested that. So we put that on her jacket. If you're all conference, if your team won the conference, we can do that. Let's see, on the back of the jackets, we can do either the, like the nickname for your school. So this is Betsy Band. We also have Vikings for Tennessee High, Pioneers for Crockett, Greeneville for the Greeneville jacket. Another option for the back of the jacket is we can do your name and number.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, and then also we have position patches. So C for center, or we had one earlier that someone picked up, point guard, so that was PG and SG. But we do all local schools. Like I said, they're Holloway, so they're good quality jackets, and we sell a lot of them. And the kids love these jackets. They love to show off their accomplishments, their team's accomplishments, and represent their school.
Tell us how we can get a hold of you.
Okay, our phone number is 423-542-2321. We also have a Facebook page, Brummett Sports Shop, so you can message me there. You can message me on my personal Facebook page, Lori Wilson, or you can email at BrummittsTN, that's BRUMITSTN @charter.net. We'd love to hear from you.
Great shot by our camera folks right there. You see the stands filling up very quickly here, and you see that great Betsy Band, the defending Division II state champion, coming right at you on your camera. Again, this is student-led, folks, the Cyclone Network, set by Mr. Prophet, Daniel Prophet, back there producing this broadcast with Lily and Sarah and Dana, our three ladies running the cameras tonight. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Coach, a couple of stats jump out at me. Cyclones have outscored their opponents 91-0 in the first quarter. Nobody scored on us in quarter number one. That's a huge stat. We've got to keep that going tonight.
That is. It would be huge to come out of this with a 0 after one. They're ready to play. That's what that statement says. They come out ready to play, and I think that's quality coaching, and I think that's just really good players on that side of the ball.
Passing touchdowns, we have 17. The opponent has 1 all season long. That's an incredible stat. Rushing touchdowns, Coach, we've got 25. We've only allowed 5 rushing touchdowns all year. Again, I think this jumps out at me. The average gain per play, we've got 8 yards per play we're averaging. The opponent averaging 3. That's a big differential, sir.
That sure does take a lot of pressure off the play caller, and but again, there's a lot of weapons to go to, and I will say they do a great job spreading the football around. You can't just sit here and say you know what's coming. So again, coach is doing a great job getting it to a lot of people.
Some other stats to throw at you. Yards per rush, we're averaging 6. The opponent's averaging 3. Per game, we're averaging 170. The opponent's 73. Passing the football, yards per completion, we're at 16. The opponents are half that at 8. per game, it's 179 against 81. Here you see on the screen the outstanding Betsy Band coming down through there. Love it. Man, if I don't get you fired up, your wood's wet. I'm just telling you. Look at those plumes bouncing in the night air here. Light wind here at the stadium. Here comes your percussion unit. Wow. Went to the Bands of America competition last week at East Tennessee State. In schools that had 300 and 400 members per band, we finished 11th out of 25. That's the top bands in the Southeast. They came in from Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, all over the place. Tomorrow is the Elizabethton Classic here, the band festival here tomorrow. 20 bands will be here tomorrow, starting at 12 o'clock. Come by here and watch these great bands. And the Betsy Band will do an exhibition performance, being the host team or school tomorrow night, right around 8 or 9 o'clock. Cyclones, again, as we said, average game per play, 8-3. Coach, third down conversions, big. Tell us about that. We have that. It's a lopsided stat in our favor.
Yeah, the third down conversion is always huge. Down and distance makes a difference. I think we convert around 46% on those third downs. And again, a lot of those third downs are down deep in the opponent's territory. So that's why we have some fourth down attempts, because we have short yardage. Opponents, again, on the other side, 22 out of 84. 26% conversion on third down. And again, I think defense, because there's probably a lot more to gain, a lot longer to go for them. But again, great defense, great offense on both sides of third down. That usually wins ball games, who wins that battle.
The band is lining up for the run out on the field, and the football team is jacked, as Sean Witten told us in the pregame show. Again, on Monday, we had him on the Tom Bailey Sports Show. He said, our kids are pumped and ready to go. Fourth down conversions were 6 out of 12 for 50%. The opponents 5 out of 22 for 23%. So in fourth down conversions, we've got them big time, Coach. 6 for 12 for us, 5 for 22 for 23% for them in fourth down conversions.
Yes, I think it's a testament to a toughness. That's a battle down. Fourth down is just like a goal line play. It's man on man, and you've got to whip your man, and I think it speaks volumes, again, about our kids in that situation.
Our team's getting ready to come out. Let's capture down on the field, guys. Let's go down and catch them. They're getting ready to come out of the helmet. Woo, I'm getting fired up. If this don't get you jacked up, I don't know what will. On a 69-degree Friday night, playing for the regional championship and home field advantage for this upcoming 4A playoffs. There they are, a great camera shot, guys. Look at that. And I should say, guys, ladies. They're all three ladies tonight. For the smoke, getting ready to come out of the helmet. And when we do that, we'll get coaches. We do the coin toss. We coaches keys to win this football game tonight. The 80th meeting between the two. We lead at 43-35-1. And again, we won 5 out of the last 7. And so we lost 21-0 last year. That was then. This is now. We got ourselves a heck of a football team, and so does Greeneville. So we're ready to go here. The football team, we're 6 minutes away from kickoff. We're getting ready to have them race down the field. Lots of folks out of midfield taking cameras and capturing this, because we feel like there's something special going on this football team in 2023. So, again, this is student-led. Here comes our great band and the camera here. Flags are flying on senior night. Again, we told you, game time temperature at 69 degrees. Check it out. Look at this awesome orange and black band under the direction of Jonathan Valentine. Caleb Holzer right to the front of the helmet. He's jacked up. Here we go. Watch him. This is good stuff here, folks. You don't get this anywhere else. Here comes the little people. They come running down the field, our future Cyclones. The little junior Cyclones, we had 3 of them won the championship last week. The Mighty Mites, the Grass Cutters, and the Junior Pee-wees. And here comes your Cyclones. Woo! Here they come. Wow. What an atmosphere, folks. It's not just a football game in Elizabethton, it's an event. I love it. Coach keys tonight for our football team to beat Greeneville and be home from the playoffs.
I think you got to fall in love with Rhett Slagle, protect him like your mama. I just think we've got to keep people off of him. He's got time to throw. I think great things can happen. Big game like this, you got to keep your cool. There's a lot of history between these teams. There's a lot of talk. I think the team that can cut down the penalties, don't have any unsportsmanlike that time, don't be drawn into anything, have a chance to be successful. Seems like big games too, Tom. Something in special teams always comes to the head. So win the special teams game, and I think we'll be in good shape.
I hope you're right, sir. Are you fired up?
Oh, I don't get any more. I may not show it, but I don't get more fired up than this.
The meter's running.
Yes,
Look at that great crowd shot. Full house, folks, on a Friday night.
The berm, everywhere you look, 2 and 3 deep, it is special.
Standing room only around the edge of this, and here you see our color guard for the national anthem. The ensemble's going to sing. We'll pick it up down on the field. And so senior night, and the Cyclones in their home black, orange numerals trimmed out in white, Greeneville and all white with green across the way. So again, the color guard. Remember, our troops around the world get ready to hear the national anthem, in particular in a very, very unsettled, to say the least, Middle East right now. So we are enjoying a ball game here tonight, and there's people out there protecting us that we can. So we can never forget our troops in harm's way around the world, as we said, in particular in the Middle East. There's Deb Gooch getting set up for the ensemble down on the field. There's a great shot again of our flag. Good job, Daniel. Great job. Look at that, Coach. Is that not awesome?
It is. Oh, so it makes you proud.
It does.
Wow. Miss Lewis is the daughter of Carrie and Robert Lewis and sister to Morgan Lewis. She's a 4-year varsity.
Marley Lewis is going to give us the invite, the official greeting from the Cyclone Nation to our friends across the way from Greeneville.
She also holds
the Greeneville band's here, our band's here. I mean, it's a recipe for a classic,
This
Coach.
is the way it's supposed to be right here.
Yep.
This is what high school ball is supposed to be like.
University in the fall with the goal of becoming a corporate lawyer.
Got a great story about Andy Curtis, who's up here from Florida. Brought his daughter up, first football game she's been to. Because down there, he said, you know, in South Florida, they don't take football too serious, or as serious as they do up here. He said she is wowed and blown away by what she's seeing here tonight.
Oh, what a player. Gosh, he can throw the football. Jeez, he and his brother both. Man,
they could sling it.
Fortunate enough to coach both.
Let's go down on the field and capture the sounds of Marley Lewis.
Dear Lord, thank you for each and every person in this stadium tonight. We praise you daily for the many blessings you bestow upon us. We pray for safety, sportsmanship, and that your light be displayed in every way possible. I pray for anyone that doesn't know you, Lord, that your abundant grace and kindness would be shown to them. We love and praise you. In your precious and holy name we pray. Amen. Now please remain standing as you join me in singing the national anthem. The national anthem will be performed by the mixed ensemble under the direction of the angelic Mrs. Debbie Goose.
Going off is like a Norman Rockwell Americana slice here on a Friday night in Elizabethton, Tennessee. We welcome you and thank you wherever you may be around the, as the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain.
Across the fruit.
Keys again one more time, Coach. We had the coin toss. We're getting ready to have the coin toss. Keys to our football team winning this game tonight, sir.
Protect Brett Slagle. Just give him time. I think he's developed. I think he'll find people. Protect him like crazy. Keep your cool. A lot of energy tonight. A lot of bad blood, a lot of people going to say a lot of things. You just got to act like you've been there before, because our guys have. And then special teams. Got to win special teams. Always a big play, seems like, in a big game on special teams.
So the stage is set here. Mason Ball, Andrew Blevins going out. Also going out will be number 15, Luke Whalen. Also for the Cyclones, number 79. That would be Josh Hayes, who you saw and heard singing a few minutes ago. The guy sings. He's an incredible singer in the choir for Deb Gooch. Number 79, Luke Whaley. 32, Andrew Blevins, and 82, Mason Ball. For them, you go for Greeneville, number 44. Let's give them props. 44 will be Zach Chrisman. You have, well, now they got blocked. Four, you've got number 4. That would be Emmanuel Dixon, who's an outstanding talent. Then you have the other 2 guys out there. Larry Hutchinson, by the way, is a referee tonight.
63.
63 for Greeneville. Thank you, Coach. Will be Cameron Lester at 6'2", 245.
I believe 12. I believe
and 12,
it's 12.
That would be Carson Quillen, the running back, 5'10", junior, 185. So there you go. That's your, check that camera shot out. Excellent. I'm telling you, Coach, you can watch it on Saturday all you want to. Not because I'm a part of it. I'm just honored to be here. But these kids and Daniel Prophet, this is something you'd see on Saturday, sir.
Oh, it's just good. I've watched a lot. It just blows my mind. Again, so thankful to Ronnie, Brookshire, Daniel, and the vision of the leadership here in the system. Wasn't easy to make it happen, but we got the right people in place, and what a presentation we can put on.
Cyclones win the coin toss. They defer. We get the second half kickoff. So Greeneville gets it first to get a chance to see a high-powered defense of ours, anchored by Ben Adams, Mason Ball, Landon Hughes, and Eli Guest. So we've done all the talking, Coach, and the hyping. It's time, as the late John Ward would say, it's football time in Tennessee, and it's football time in Betsy.
Yes, it is. Whew, what a night. Goodness gracious. Get this started.
Turn these ponies loose and let these ponies run, is what I'll say. So the kickoff will be for the Cyclones. We'll go left to right. Already on their feet, ringing the cowbells and stomping their feet. It's the Cyclone Nation. You can go to some college campuses, sir. I know it's big in Neyland Stadium. I know they got 106,000, but for this size campus and this size crowd tonight, you don't get any more energetic than this.
No, it doesn't. It's just good to see the people up and at it. They've been waiting on this. They're hungry just like these kids are. What an evening. Just look at the crowd. They're still piling in.
Back deep for Greeneville. 24 back there on the return team. Taryn Clarity, who's an outstanding talent. He's got some jets. He's back there as well. Get the other by. Coach, who's the man over there? Can you tell?
I can't see if that's, it may be Quillen.
Maybe Quillen. All right, let's see.
I believe it is. I can tell by that leg wrap on him.
I was here at practice yesterday. Caleb Campbell was kicking the whiz out of this thing on kickoff. So we're ready to go. Campbell to boom it, left to right here. About to get this party started on a 69-degree Friday night for the Region 1 4A Championship. Backpedaling at the 18, he'll take it, fumble the ball. He'll pick it up and run for dear life. He's going to be creamed at the 17-yard line. Holy smokes. Who laid the hammer to him? Andrew Blevins, number 32, absolutely hammered him.
Wow.
He's lucky to get up on that one, Coach. He creamed him and will set up shop defensively. 1st and 10. Now they'll mark the football at about the 18-yard line. What a hit by Andrew Blevins.
What great coverage. I mean, just all 11 guys where they're supposed to be. Great job. We talked about special teams. That's already a big play.
Cyclones may have sent out a message on the first play of the ball game. 1st and 10, Greeneville. Quillen, your QB. Running back again is a dandy. Cannon, your quarterback. Quillen, your QB. From the 19, 1st and 10, first play from scrimmage, puts a man in motion to the near side. He'll stop and look at blocking purposes. Looking, wants to throw it down the middle. It's going to be caught near side, open, 40, 50, 40, 30, and ran out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Huge play, Zayden Anderson, all the way down to the Cyclone 30. Caught us asleep at the wheel, Coach, and they burned us for a pass down the near sideline for big real estate.
They sure did. They had a little quick screen set up. We broke too quick on it. Quarterback made a nice read. And obviously the kid that he threw to's got some jets. Big play for Greeneville on the first play.
Takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line of the Cyclones. 1st and 10 here. So just like that, Greeneville drops one to Zayden Anderson, leading receiver on the near sideline, and takes it from the 19 down to our 26. 1st and 10, Greeneville. Hand off Quillen. Quillen wrapped up and gets forward progress down to about the 21. Working off that right side. Let's see who made the stop for the Cyclones. Seth Mullins making a stop for the Cyclones at the 20, marking at about the 22-yard line, picks up 4. Second down, 11:28 to go, opening drive, and a catch you sleep of the wheel play to work for the Greeneville Green Devils from their 19 down to the Cyclone 26. Pass play of 55 yards, by the way, in case you're wondering. Hands off. Works off right side, hammered, dropped into the 20-yard line, and not much more. They wrap him up.
Good job.
Hogs up front, fought off the blocks, and got him at the 20-yard line, picks up 2. Third and about 4. Again, Guess and Hughes up front, and Ball making a stop, Coach. It'll be 3rd down and 4, Greeneville from the Cyclone 20, first quarter.
A lot of penetration there from the defensive line, made him sidestep, couldn't get in the lane. Great job pursuing the football.
3rd down and 4 from the 20. Big play early in this ballgame. They're all big in the regional championship. 3rd and 4 from the 20. Handoff. Tries to turn the corner, and he'll get inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. It looks like he got the first down, and then some he did. Little sweep to the outside, cut it up inside, Coach. Got it inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. First down.
It's one of the reasons Quillen's so tough. You have to honor him. If he's really reading that, that'll be a big play for them tonight. But it looked to me like it was a design pull. Everybody went to Quillen, turned him loose for 3 or 4 yards.
Bryson Rowland makes a stop for the Cyclones. 1st and 10, Greeneville on the 14-yard line. Clock, 10 minutes to go, first quarter, no score. Well, I don't have to tell you that anymore. We got the scoreboard on the bottom of the screen, which is really cool. And off Quillen, bottled up, nothing that time, Coach. Went into the teeth of defense, and we pile him on and drive him back. No gain, not much, if any, maybe a yard. Let's see what will mark the football.
Yeah, they're getting off the ball really well. They're not getting much push up front. I mean, we're controlling it right now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 14. Clock, 9:32 to go. Damn, keep forgetting it's got on the bottom of the screen here. 2nd and 8. I don't have to do that anymore because you can see it at home. Another added bonus to our coverage for you all. 3 to the near side, wide side trips to this side on a 2nd and 8 from the 12. Greeneville the opening drive of the football game. Cannon hands off to Quillen. Nope, Cannon keeps it himself and stood up, bounces down about the 5, down to about the 4. Dropped it in the fullback, pulled it back, kept it himself, went around the left side and bounces down inside the 5 to about the 4, Coach. Let's see who made the stop. Looks like Ben Adams made the stop for the Cyclones, number 44.
Yeah, riding Quillen, he really just becomes an extra blocker there for the quarterback. It's a good design, but it's still, I think we'll have something for that here soon.
So a timeout for the Green Devils. We're going to keep it right here. I believe it's a television timeout. Let's see if it is a TV timeout. Where is the signal for TV? Let's see. First down, Greeneville. They're marking the. I don't think it's a television timeout. I don't think. Yeah. They usually signal, or they usually identify it on the PA that is a timeout, TV. And it's not. So we go back. 1st and goal now from the 4-yard line. Clock, 9:04 to go in the period. Greeneville knocking on the door in the opening drive with a big 55-yard pass play from Cannon to Zayden Anderson. Anderson will set up all the way out here, way out to the far left. They got him bunched up on the 1st and goal from the 4. Little meat beef package. Here we go. Hand off. No! They stood him up at the 4, shoved him back at the 5, and I think he finally landed that knee at the 6.
Great play right there.
Seth Mullins, number 7, up to make the stop. It was at the 4. They'll say no loss in the play. 2nd and goal from the 4. Seth Mullins did it, Coach.
Oh, he read that really well. There were 3 or 4 right there. He had nowhere to go. It's a great defensive play. 2nd
and goal from the 4. Hand off again. He'll do the same thing, powered in. He'll be down inside. Did he get it? And let's see. He did. Touchdown, Greeneville. 4-yard run for number 12. He pounded it and got it. Carson Quillen, touchdown, Greeneville, the 8:22 mark.
Got to give him a little credit. That's a pretty good drive, but every yard other than the first play was a pretty tough yard for them to get. So we just got to answer here coming back.
Quillen with a point after, or I should say with a touchdown. Point after will be Quentin Brandon, they call him Q down in Greeneville for the point after here. 6-0 Greeneville first quarter. Ball down to the opening drive. A swap. Blocked! Cyclones blocked it.
Big. That's big.
Huge play. We block it. 60-second timeout. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football. I'm with Lynn Freeman, the general manager of Elizabethton of Ford, and also Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. What's going on? What's happening down here, my friend?
Lots and lots of good things. It's game day, folks, but we're here and we're always ready to give a good deal. We got 10% off on both new and select inventory here at Ford and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We have a huge inventory of both new and pre-owned cars, paying extra dollars for trade-in, but then we're willing to go the extra mile for you. Good luck, Elizabethton. Let's win another championship this year.
There you go. Lynn Freeman, general manager of Ford of Elizabethton and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Elizabethton.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Antique Mall with over 50,000.
Pass play got it going for Greeneville. They cap it off with a Quillen 4-yard run, 6-0. Point after blocked. Huge, Coach. How big is that in this football game?
Well, I just think as accurate as we are in a game that potentially could be low scoring, it may not be, but every time you can save a point, it's valuable. That gives you a lot of flexibility. And they got through very easily on that. Great effort.
Cyclones, special teams. I talked about it all week long. There's your first one, a block point after. 6-0 Greeneville first quarter. Our first offensive look at the ball game. We got some Jets back here. Let's see what Brandon does. He kick it to him. He does. He drives it deep. It'll be a touchback. Cyclones will take it, an automatic touchback. And so what do you see early on offensively for our football team, Coach?
Like I said, I think they want to get Rhett something easy, get his, get him calmed down, let him get it to a receiver with a little bit of run space. I think that's kind of what Greeneville looked for and then found an open man. So I look something very similar for us coming back. And then I think they're going to feed Zeth too. I just would. He's a hammer, and they need to use him.
Rhett Slagle on the season, 75 out of 110, 1,284 yards, 18 touchdown passes, 4 interceptions. First and 10 Cyclones at the 20-yard line, trailing 6-0 first quarter. First offensive set for the orange and black. Play action out in the flat, caught, break loose, Drya to the near side, 20, 25, dances out of bounds. They had him hemmed in. He's squiggled away and comes down to the near sideline from the 20. They'll bounce it out of bounds on the near sideline, coach, at about the 28-yard line or thereabouts. Let's see where they mark the football, but actually put it at the 25, only a 5-yard gain, but we'll take it because it looked like it's going to be pinned in the backfield for a loss. 2nd and 4, 26-yard line. We trail 6-0. Cyclones on the near hash mark. Slagle, your sophomore quarterback, is a dandy. Rhett looking, wants to throw, throws down the middle, intercepted. Picked off by Greeneville, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. Big play. The 5th interception of the season by Rhett Slagle. And who got it, Coach? Let's see who picked it off.
It may have been 20.
20 got it for Greeneville. Number 20 will be Drew Armbrister, 5'11 junior, a pick. And they turned right around and got it in great field position. 1st and 10 on the, where are they going to mark it? Of the red zone at the 19-yard line of Elizabethton.
We got a Bower back, Tom, right here. Just it looked like it was a little bit behind the intended receiver. Guy stepped in front, made a great pick. Time for the defense that we bragged on all year to step up.
So it's 1st and 10 of the 19-yard line. We trail 6-0, big turnover. Again, turnover's key, and we have coughed one up here on an INT. We got a bow up, as Coach said, Bower backs. Cannon, long count. Cannon looking, throws out his safety valve, caught at the 20. He'll try and stiff arm, can't. He'll get to the 15 and broke a couple of tackles, and a great second effort. Gets it down inside the 10, down inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Quillen makes the catch. He is tough. He's as good as Mason Gudger was, in my opinion. And Gudger was a dandy for Greeneville. To the 19, all the way down to the mark the football at the 5, picks up 14. First down and goal, Greeneville. 7:57 to go, first quarter. We trail 6-0.
You get a little of that Gudger speed, but you get a whole other element in his strength, maybe more than Gudger was. He's a handful.
First and goal from the 5. Out of the quarterback shotgun, it's Cannon. He'll keep it himself. He'll turn the corner. He'll cut up inside. He gets popped pretty good He'll get it back maybe to the line of scrimmage, not much more. He got popped. Picked up and stopped by 63, making a stop. Big Eli Guess making a stop for the Cyclones. 6'2", 255 senior. Bottles him up, brings him down at the 5-yard line. No gain, 2nd and 5. 6-0 Greeneville. So, as Coach said, and he's right, we've got to boat up defensively here. You don't want to go down 13, 14-0 in the first quarter to Greeneville. They've got the ball. Thrown out in the flat, open, caught, touchdown. Wide open, caught it in, took it in. Catch made by Zach Chrisman, and Greeneville makes a touchdown, makes it a 12-0 ball game at the 7-11 mark in the first quarter.
Again, another good design. You've got to honor Quillen. They toss it to or snap it directly to him. Let a guy sneak out of the backfield and just lost him, essentially. Quillen made a nice throw.
12-0. Quentin Brandon will do the point after for Greeneville here. Last one got blocked, now penalty flag. And it should be. Let's see what that one is. It's not delay a game. It came out of the offense.
I think they had too many on the field.
Yep. There's one trotting over there like Rutrow. Wasn't supposed to be out there, was it, Coach? Nope, no, you weren't. Well, back it up. Brandon will kick it from the 15 now. Essence about a 25-yard point after. 12-0 Greeneville, first quarter. Ball down. It's up this time. Long enough, deep enough, it's good. First quarter, we trail 13-0. You're listening and watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
With over 50,000 square feet of merchandise, we have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone football.
Back at Citizens Bank Stadium, yours truly, Tom Taylor, along with Coach Eddie Pless. We trail 13-0. Coach said during the break, we're going to find out what we're made of, and he's exactly right. This is a big play in this football game, right? Big drive. We got to come out here. We got to establish ourselves, Coach. We have not to this point. Interception. Got to regroup after this, but they took it down, punched it into our gut. The score is 13-0 Greeneville, first quarter at the 7-11 mark. Big series right here, isn't it?
It is. It's a huge series for us. We need to get a first down or two. We got to show ourselves so we can move the ball.
This one will be another weapon for Brand. It's in the end zone, 20-yard line. We'll bring up first and 10 at the 20 on the touchback.
That's a weapon when you always start at the 20. It's tough, but we got to move football. I don't care where we are. We got to establish something right here.
First and 10 Cyclones at the 20-yard line. We'll put 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Slagle has Seth Mullins back there to tote the mail. 10 touchdowns rushing on the season. Greeneville shows a 4-man front. Slagle from the 20. Red working off left side. Seth clawing and digging, gets to about the 24. You go back to Slagle's interception. He did the same earlier in the season down at Morristown West. He came back and lit him up. So this kid's got a lot of poise. Yeah, he threw an ill-advised pass. It got picked off, but you come right back and go, okay, Coach, I'm out here for a reason. And Sean says, take us, Hoss, take us. And he's taking us. Trips to the near side, wide side of the field. 2nd and 6. Slagle looking. Now he wants to run. And Rapp will get out to about the 26, 27-yard line. Blanketed downfield. So Slagle tucks it and goes. Coach gets it out to about the 25, 26-yard line. 3rd down and short for the Cyclones.
Good decision there to tuck the ball. Didn't really have anybody. Didn't have a throwing lane. a good decision for him, made something positive out of it.
Hello, Sean Ernest. Told me I saw him down at Port Travis. Said hello to him. Sean and Jessica Ernest. Hello, Sean. How you doing, sir? I'm at home watching tonight. 3rd and 3, 27-yard line. Slagle hands off, needs a first down. Got it, and more. 30, 35. Zeth to the 40, 45. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Run out of bounds. Zeth Mullins to the 20-yard line. Holy smokes. He was shot out of a cannon, Coach. 3rd and short yardage, needed 4. He got a whole lot more. A double C Western Supply first down, Coach.
Oh, man, a great job up front. Created a hole, and boy, he hit it. I mean, that's quick. Turned on the Jets, made one little move, opened it up. Great job by everybody involved there. Great job at the line and a great cut by Zeth.
Zeth Mullins takes it from our 26-yard line down to the Greeneville 19. That's about a 55-yard run, sir, if I'm doing a cipher on the fly here.
West Virginia didn't do you any bad.
No. 1st and 10 to the 19-yard line. Hand off to Zeth again, short side of the field to the 15. Lowers that right shoulder and barrels down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line.
There you go.
Tackle made by Greenville's number 5 making the stop. That's Cooper Johnson for Greeneville. 5'8", 160 senior. Pounds it in the red zone, down inside to about the 14-yard line. 2nd and 5, Cyclones trailing 13-0 and right back down the field, and now we're in their red zone. We're in their grill. See what we can do with it. Slagle, 2 to the near side, wide side of the field. Rhett hands off again to Zeth. Zeth's wrapped up. They waited on him and dropped him to 15 for a loss in the play of 1. 3rd down and 6 now, Cyclones.
Slow developing there, Tom. Didn't look maybe like we weren't together at the mesh point. Took a little time to give him the ball, and they're pretty tough. Can't hold them out forever. We'll see what we come back with here on a big 3rd down.
Zeth Mullins had over 100 yards rushing his last 3 games here for our Cyclone football team. Mullins in with over 600 yards rushing. 3rd down and about 6 from the 15-yard line. Got to keep it going here. We trail 13-0. You see on the screen. 3-step drop, Reds. Got time. Now he's looking, throws, got him coming out, caught it at the 15 and thrown out of bounds to the 14, 13-yard line. Cam Baker over the middle makes the catch, but they drop him at about the 14-yard line. You may see Will Bowers here, Coach. Let's see.
Big decision here.
Yep, here goes Will Bowers to do the kicking, our freshman. Need points. He's 2 for 2 on the season, a 26 and a 24-yarder at Dobbins Bennett. Whaley to hold it. Ball to 22. It'll be a 32-yard field goal. Cyclones need points, trailing 13-0. 4:09 to go in the first quarter here. Whaley on the near hash mark. Will Bowers out here. I watched him in practice today, banging him from 55 yards out. Ball down. It's up. Deep enough. Long enough. It is good. He got it.
Boy.
60-second break. Cyclones get points. We trail 13-3. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Back at Citizen Bank Stadium, points are points. I guess Greeneville coaching, they got a moral victory. They held us to a field goal. We needed points and we got a great drive for us.
It was a great, it was a good answer. Like I said, it wasn't everything that we wanted, but that's a pretty much show you we're here to play kind of drive. So now we've got to prove we can stop them on this side.
Campbell to kick it away here at the 3:57 mark in the first quarter. We trail 13-3. The Region 1 4A championship and a sellout overflow crowd here. It's ringed around here. SRO standing room only all the way around this facility. End-over-end kick taken by the Green Devils at the 6 to the 10 to the 15. Has to stutter step and get out to about the 24-yard line. Good response to the Cyclones. Making a stop for Elizabethton, 24, Landry Buckles. Making a stop, and it'll be 1st and 10, Greeneville. So again, slippery as an eel is Carson Quillen. He is as good as advertised, sir.
He is as good as advertised, and again, they're riding him just like we'll ride Zaya. Again, just a good high school player, really good high school player.
1st and 10, Greeneville, 24-yard line. Cyclone Nation bringing the cowbells and banging their feet on the bleachers here beneath us. Cannon hands off to Quillen. No, keeps it himself. He'll go to the 25 and fall forward to the 31-yard line. Kept it. He's working off that left side. They see something over here. Tackle made by the Cyclones. Caleb Holzer gets it out to about the 31-yard line.
That's a great read by their quarterback right there.
2nd and 3, 31-yard line. Picks up 7. Quillen on the handoff. Not this time. They run him for a tackle for loss back at the 28-yard line. Ben Adams, 44, was there. Ben Adams, only a junior coach, and he can play. He can flat get after it. And Big Ben drops a hammer on him, and big play for us. Big stop there. Brings up a 3rd and about 4 now for Greeneville. Big play by Ben Adams.
Big play. Same play. Quarterback looked like he was trying to pull it. I think Quillen said, oh, no, I'm taking it. If the quarterback pulled, they may have had another positive play. So we'll see what happens here. Great play by Ben.
2 to the far side, wide side of the field, and up back that way as well. Quillen, 3rd and 4 from the 30. Step back, wants to throw. Looking, flushed out of the pocket, running. He'll throw downfield. It's going to be caught. I believe it was. It did. Guess who? Carson Quillen out of the backfield makes the catch at the 42, 44-yard line. Dry Griffin makes the tackle. And they pick up not only the first down, pick up about 14 yards on the play. And a first down throw now by Quillen. I'm sorry, Cannon to Quillen. There he was again, Coach.
Same combination. They've done this for a while. And like I said, took Bale's feet out from under him. Not real sure. I'd love to see the replay on that on the block, but was able to get outside and made a nice throw.
1st and 10, Greeneville, 44-yard line. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go, first quarter. We trail 13-3, as you see on the scoreboard. On the keeper, here comes Cannon, turns a corner. He'll slither his way and snake his way up to about the 49-yard line. Tackle made by the Cyclones, who got him. Caleb Holzer, and also 28 for the Cyclones. Folks, this kid can play. He's a stud. Justice Wallen, the sophomore linebacker, making a stop. Big shout out to Jaybird. Jaybird had surgery this week. We want him back next year. Full throttle, Jaden Wallen. We call him the locomotive, the J train. Blew out a knee, unfortunately. Had to have surgery and had it this week, and looking forward to having him back next year. Hello, J train. On the handoff, it'll be up the middle, and it'll be Seth Mullins gets him down to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 5 to the 49. Big chunk of real estate again for Greeneville. New running back that time. It'll be number 4. Emmanuel Dixon's got some jets. 6 foot, 200-pound senior. Seth Mullins makes a stop, Coach, but again, another big chunk of real estate for Greeneville. First down, Green Devils.
It was. This is what they do. This is what they've done every ball game. They run that little stretch play, and then if they pull it, quarterback pulls it. Again, they've really got a good option going. Got to wrap them up. Try to get positive for us on first down.
1st and 10, 41-yard line.
There we go.
Ball!
That's it.
Ball got fumbled. Quillen, Cannon got hit, picked up. Ben Adams, fumble recovery for the Cyclones. That's what we needed, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Turnover. Adams with a fumble recovery for the Cyclones. That would be for the Cyclones on the season. Fumble calls number 10. Recovered number 9. Cyclones on the fumble recovery by Ben Adams, got the ball back.
Big play. They've stuck the quarterback every play since he pulled it the last time. I think that's causing it to mesh point. That's causing them a lot of problem. Great job by Adams there.
Cyclones take over their own 43-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Chance to add points in the closing seconds of the first quarter. We trail 13-3 in a absolute dandy here at Citizens Bank Stadium. Red Slagle hands off to Holzer. Holzer cracks it off left side, and Caleb will get to the 45 and shove back. He should get forward progress to about the 45. Tackle made by Greeneville's number 33 and number 54. Let's call out 54. He's a hoss. Bishop Merriweather, 6'3", 340. The sophomore. Whew. There's some meat on the hoof on that big old boy, number 54. And a pickup of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 from the 45. 24 seconds to go in the period. Slagle, 2 to the far side. He'll come this way on the handoff, and they're in the backfield to get him. They were waiting on him on that one. The 40-yard line, and led by number 4 for the Green Devils, Emmanuel Dixon. Read that one perfectly and drops us back for the loss on the play back to about the 40-yard line. That'll be the last play of the first quarter. We go to the second period. We played 1 in the 4A championship. Greeneville 13, Cyclones 3. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
At Northeast Community Credit Union, we know the importance of taking care of your family and building our community. Are you remodeling your home, trading cars for your next road trip, or maybe you're considering an in-ground pool or a boat for the lake? Our loans are easy, fast, and convenient with the lowest payments around. Act now before rates go up. Apply online at bmicu.org, call us, or come see us in Elizabethton, Johnson City, or Rome Mountain. We have the loan you need.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
Prize fight. We start the second period. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, with Coach Eddie Pless and the Cyclone Network of Daniel Prophet, Sarah, Dana, and Lily. Coach, first 12 minutes, what's your take, sir?
Well, they definitely won that round. I don't know if it was a 10-9 or a 10-8 round. We made a little progress right there at the end, got a big third down coming. They hit us in the mouth, but I think we've responded a little bit since then. So 2 good teams. Got to play 4 quarters. We're not going anywhere, and I think they know that.
Yep. 3rd and 12 Cyclones on our own 41-yard line. Start the second period. 3rd and 12, 41-yard line. Betsy working right to left on the far hash mark. Slagle wants to throw. He's got time. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be running, and Red will get to the 50. Red stays on the field and keeps it to the 49-yard line. The flag at the end of the play. Slagle got wrapped up and got clobbered, and a late flag coming from the defensive backfield. More than likely, it's against Greeneville. Let's see. So he takes it from the 41 out to over midfield to about the 49-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down, I think. On the spot, it will be personal foul, Greeneville.
Hit to the head.
Hit to the head. Slagle bounces right back up. And they're going to mark it down the field. We go from our 41, that is huge. A Double C Western Supply first down, no question. Double C, we were there the other day. They've expanded. They've now got a second building full of all kinds of goodies for you. Ariat, Huey, Wrangler, Montana Silversmith, all kinds of goodies at Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street. Handoff coming this way. He's got some running room. He'll get it down to about the 25-yard line. His helmet popped off. Let's see. He'll have to come off the field. One of the linemen, number 51, Tyron Smalls, his helmet popped. He'll have to come off the field. But again, a nice run takes down to the 24-yard line, Coach, with the Cyclones.
Nice run. Good hole. Could look like the same play maybe that Mullins got free on the last time. Good job on that left side blocking.
2nd and 1 Cyclones, 24-yard line. There is some meat on the hoof out here tonight, folks. Lawsy, mercy. We're big up front. The Hogs, and they're big up front. And both of these teams, you can tell, Coach, have been in the weight room. No question.
Yeah, I think they set the tone for the area on how to do it. Both these programs do.
2nd and 1, 24-yard line in a dandy. Cyclones, after the Ben Adams fumble recovery with the football, trying to produce points here, down 10. Holzer, your single setback. Slagle hands off to Caleb. Caleb will, and a flag immediately coming out of that backfield again. He'll lower his head. Needed him 1 yard. Let's see if he got it. Looks like he did, and then some, but let's see where the penalty is going to be on. and who it's on and how far. 2nd and 1 from the 24. It looked like he got what he needed, Coach. It's going to be close. Hand on the white hat. It's going to come out of there. Larry Hutchinson, the veteran official. And he will say against the Cyclones.
On the Cyclones.
Holding against the Cyclones, Coach.
Tough place for that. 2nd and 1 to have that call. Just changes the whole complexion of the drive, but we've been there before. It's an awfully quick flag. Didn't have time to hold too much when the flag came out.
34-yard line to push it back 10. Reset the play and replay the play. Slagle. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Holzer, your running back. They're coming at him. Rhett dumps it out in the flat. Caught! 30. He's on his feet. Sidesteps the 25. He's in the 20. Spins his way to the 20. To the 19-yard line. Cam Baker with a catch. I told him this kid's going to have a big night tonight. His grandmother just turned around, looked at him, and gave me a thumbs up down in the stands. Cam got a big play, Coach. First down, Double C Western Supply. First down at the 20-yard line.
Yards after the catch, got the first down. Great job.
1st and 10 to the 20. Holzer gets up inside of the 15. He's at the 10. He's inside the 10. Holzer down to the 8-yard line for the Cyclones. Picks up 12. The Hogs up front, Coach, are blowing open the holes right now. We are taking control of the line for the moment. And so the Hogs for the orange and black have pushed us down to inside the 10. See where the mark the football. 1st and goal, the 9-yard line. Cyclones. We got a hit in the mouth early. We bounce back because we're the Cyclones. We don't run from pressure, folks. We bring it. Here we go. Hand off to Holzer. Holzer down inside. He takes it to maybe the 6-yard line. Got picked up and thrown down. Good defensive stop by the Green Devils. At the 10:24 mark in the half, let's see who make the stop for Greeneville.
Holzer on the carry. Stop made by number 20.
20 making the stop for Greeneville. That would be and is Drew Armbruster.
And number 63, Cameron Lester.
And also 63, give him props too. It would be Cameron Lester. 2nd and goal from the 7. Cyclones knocking on the door here in the red zone. We've been very proficient in the red zone all season long. 2nd and goal from the 7 on a dandy. Slagle hands off. Mullins sidesteps and gets that inside.
Touchdown.
Did he get it? He did. Touchdown. Cyclones. Touchdown. Seth Mullins for Elizabethton. What a run. He hit that hole, Coach. He had to kind of slither sideways. Looked like a little Barry Sanders shake and bake. And Mullins goes in for his 11th touchdown of the season. That's a tough run. I mean, that's a determined run. Got hit about the 4, not to be denied. Got in the end zone. Love the way he and Holzer turned the football up, duck their shoulders, and run. 13-9 Cyclones trail now. 9:46 to go to the break. Ball down. It's up. It's end over end. It's long enough. It's deep enough. It is good. Had a baby. 60-second break. Cyclones trail 13-10. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days, there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times. But the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Cyclones 13-10. We trail at 9:46 till halftime. Coach Eddie Plester, truly Tom Taylor bringing it to you. Thank you wherever you may be. I know Richard Grindstaff said he's watching upstate New York. I've been so wound up, I didn't even have a chance to look and see who's watching where. But wherever you are, thank you. 13-10, we got ourselves a ball game here, folks. We knew we would. Campbell to kick. He'll drive it end over end. It's a returnable ball, but the Green Devils at about the 6. They'll bring it up to the 10, to the 15. Tries to get outside of the 20. No! He doesn't get back to the 20. And a flag on the play. And a flag. Multiple flags. Let's see what this is all about. I know Bryson Rowland got flagged. They had to pull him away from somebody. So these programs don't like each other. They respect each other. They don't like each other. But their kickoff return coverage was perfect, Coach. Down to the 18-yard line. Isn't that the rule of thumb? You don't get back to the 20. It's been a failed kickoff.
Really almost say 25 in high school, so we've done a really good job on all the kickoffs. Looked like, though, we might have had an advantage on the penalty. We may have canceled it out right there at the end. Just got to keep you cool. Got to keep you cool. We talked about it before.
Offsetting penalty, so that's a break. It was against them and one against us. Sean got immediately in the grill of Bryson Rowland and said, I don't know what he said. I would assume it was like, you got to keep your cool, man. But we got a break there. Big break. Offsetting penalties. They'll set up at the 18-yard line. 9:37 to go. They're going to mark it off against Greeneville. That's what you got to do officially. And they're going to turn around and walk it back up the field.
It's a dead ball, yeah.
Against the Cyclones. Man, oh man, what a weather-perfect night for this football game. Goodness. Ball at the 23-yard line. First and 10, Cyclones trailing 13-10. Cyclones defending. Greeneville with their outstanding quarterback Cannon, outstanding running back Quillen. Four-man front. Handoff off left side. Not much. They wrap him up at the 25. Ben Adams again, Coach. And who's the last man up off the play? Let's see. Should be and is. 82. Mason Ball did it again at the 25-yard line. Picks up 2 on the play, Coach. Second down.
Good job right there again. Doing a great job. The 4 up front, letting our linebackers run a little bit, get to the ball. Same thing we've seen all year. Just a great job. And this is a good offensive line they're going against.
Second and 8. Cyclones trying to get the ball back, trailing by 3 in the first half in a classic. Working off left side. A little hold to the 30, 31, falls forward to the 32-yard line. Who's at the bottom of the play? Who got credit for that? That would be Zeth Mullins. So Mullins in and around the scoreboard, Coach. They're sitting on blankets up on the grassy knoll in behind the scoreboard. They are standing room only all the way around this facility. All the way down to the other end of the bandstand end. They're about 3 or 4 deep around this fence. The stands are packed. They're being treated to a classic showdown. 3rd and 8, Greeneville.
I'll tell you, I've been here to every big game that's been here. I don't think I've seen it like this. This means something. Big deal.
3rd and 1 I said 3rd and 8, my bad. 3rd and 1, Greeneville at the 33-yard line. Got to stop them here, Cyclones, on a 4-man front. And they're very deceptive. This is a good football team, no question. Hand off, working off left side. He popped it at second effort, got in the first down, Quillen. Great second effort by Quillen. Tackle made by Hauser and Mullins. I don't think it was Hauser, it's Mullins and like Jerian on the play. First down, Greeneville. They'll move the sticks, put it to the 38-yard line. 13-10.
Need to win first down right here, Tom. They've not thrown when they've had to. We've not won a first down in a while. Need to hold them to little to no gain or maybe even for some kind of a loss.
First and 10, 38-yard line. Remember, the Cyclones get the second half kickoff. We deferred. We won the coin toss. First and 10 at the 38. Puts the man in motion. Cannon hands off to Quillen. Quillen will pop it to the 40. Spins his way upfield and is going to be brought down, and finally took 3 or 4 to get him down. He's such a hard runner. Wow. Rowland got him. Who else got him on the play for the Cyclones? Myers, my apology, Myers was the running back. And let's see, also Wallerman on the play for the Cyclones. 2nd and 4, illegal procedure, Greeneville. So the penalty.
Good. We needed that.
So the penalty against the Green Devils, illegal procedure. Coach, they just run hard. Our kids run hard. Their kids run hard. I mean, this two, I know I'm sounding like a broken record. These are 2 really good football teams. I will not be surprised. I want us to be down there in Chattanooga. I wouldn't be surprised if Greeneville wouldn't be down there at some point. I want us to be there first. But either one of these teams could easily be playing in the state championship. Two fantastic programs. First and 15, 33. But I want the orange and black. I want to be in Chattanooga on the first Saturday in December. Turn the corner, big hole, big run. He'll take it out of the 50 and dragging Cyclones inside Cyclone territory to the 46-yard line. That would be number 33, toting the mail. That's Bryson Myers, 6'1", 225 senior. He's been in the weight room, coach. He was hard to bring down, big old thick thighs, and he barrels it down to the Cyclone 46-yard line. First down, Greeneville.
Looks a lot like Mullins when he runs. Maybe he's a little taller, but again, that's another dimension. Gives him a chance to relax, rest on the sideline a little bit. Again, an athletic area that they're pulling from down there in Greeneville, just like we are.
First and 10 of the 46. Greeneville on the move here.
Too many people in the backfield. Didn't call it.
And off left side, pops it, and now driving back. 46-yard line, the line of scrimmage. He hit to the 44 and shoves him back. The bottom of the play for the Cyclones. 24. Landry Buckles making a stop with the Cyclones. Nice hit by Landry, the senior.
Pretty good first down play for us. Officials missed that. They had too many people lined up in the backfield. They think Sean's reminded him of that right there. They need to make that call if that happens.
Second and 7 of the 43-yard line. Four-man front for the Cyclones. Out here in the corners, Cam Baker. Remember, Eli Blevins out tonight. So they substituted for him in the backfield, defensive secondary. Second and 7, 43-yard line. And off to Quillen. Quillen will pop it off the left side to the short side of the field and gets drove back.
Yeah, it's a good job right there. Good leverage. He turns that up, Tom. He's really hard to keep for no gain. That's a really good job right there by the defense on the right side. They pursued really well. Puts us in a good third down position here defensively.
Andrew Blevins made the stop with the Cyclones, number 32. Third down and 5 at the 41-yard line. Big play here, trying to get the ball back. Midway through the second period, we're down 3. Like to get that ball back. 3 to the near side, wide side of the field. Cannon looking to the side. He's got 8 seconds on the play clock. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. They're going to go with it. Here's the play. Nope, they're going to call a timeout. Greeneville will burn a timeout here. At the 5:12 mark to go in the first half, tells us to, I get to talk about David Collins, collinsandcompany.info. Go to the website. They got all kinds of stuff. In fact, they got a house on Ledford Street tomorrow at an auction. Go to collinsandcompany.info. You can actually bid on the home. You don't have to be there. That's pretty cool. It's called Modern Technology, of course. And so collinsandcompany.info, they got auctions coming up. They got real estate. They got property all over the Tri-Cities. They got a bunch of personal property auctions. All you have to do is go to collinsandcompany.info and check it out. David Collins, one of our great sponsors here, Cyclone Sports. And look at some of the folks. Sandra Tankersley, first time I had a chance to look at it tonight. Tricia, Mike Moore, Todd York, Ricky Supman, John Coball. Look at that crowd shot. Diana Nave, Kathy Fletcher, John Coball, Chris Cannon. Big play here, folks. 3rd and 5, 41-yard line. First half, stop them, we get a chance to get the ball back. Or they may go maybe 2 down territory. I don't think so, but let's see. See if we can stop them right here. 3rd and 5, 41-yard line. 4-man front. Rolling out Cannon. Looking. Dump pass caught. And did he get it? No, he didn't get it. Seth Mullins stopped him. 44 makes the catch. Zach Christman caught the touchdown. It's 3rd and 5 of the 41-yard line. Let's see if they'll mark the football. I don't think, no, he did not get it. He is short by 2-3 yards. They're going to go for it. Wow. Great play by Mullins on both sides of the football again tonight, number 7. And Greeneville says we're going for it. Kent rolls in on the line now for the Cyclones with an extra piece of beef. 4th down and 2 from the 38. We stop them here, get the ball back. Cyclones bunching it up. They need 2. Single setback, or empty backfield, I should say. He's going to run it. It'll be Quillen. Got the first down to the 35. He's at the 30. He's inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. He needed 2 and got 10. First down, Greeneville. We bunch them up, and then they run it outside, so we kind of set ourselves up a little bit because they knew we're bunched it all up. Quillen took it outside. Coach got 10. First down, Greeneville.
Yeah, he's tough. I mean, it's all bunched up there looking like he's just going to get a yard or two, and then he plants that foot. Pretty good call right there. Really had some people there initially. He's just quick. He's just real quick.
1st and 10, Greeneville at the 27-yard line. Clock, you see on the screen, 3:54 to go to halftime. We're down 3. Got to stop them here. Greeneville on the move. Hands off. It's Myers. He'll pop it at the 25 and down about the 23-yard line. Just 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, piece of turf, I guess, the way you call it. Tackle made by the Cyclones. Who got him that time? Looks like Blevins. Again, Andrew Blevins. Man, he can play. 32. 2nd and 5, 22-yard line. Nice stop by Blevins, the senior number 32. We'll be back here Friday night at home for the opening round of the playoffs. Win or lose. Hand off Myers again. He pounds it inside the 20, and a gang tackle right there at the 20-yard line. Maybe 2, Coach. That's about it, depending on the spot of the football.
Yeah.
See who comes off the bottom of the play again for the Cyclones. That would be Wallen makes the stop. For 28 for the Cyclones. The sophomore linebacker brings up a 3rd, Coach, and call it about 5. Is that right?
Yeah, about time for the quarterback to pull it. He's not done it in a while. See if we're ready for that. Big play.
3rd and 4 to 21-yard line to the 17 to move the sticks. We got to stop him. Myers gets a handoff. He gets stood up. He's not going to get it. Cyclones drove him back.
Good job. Great job.
They handed it to Myers, and they said, no, you're not, and he shoves him back. Great job by Mason Ball to make the initial hit for the Cyclones. So it brings up a big play here for Greeneville. 4th down. They're at our 19-yard line. 4th and about what, Coach? Call it, 2.5, maybe 3?
Yeah, 2.
Here we go.
Again.
Big play here, folks.
Quarterback. Watch the quarterback.
4th and 3 from about the 19.5. Hands off to Quillen. No, Cannon will keep it. No! They stopped him. Quarterback faked the handoff and Kevin, and the Cyclones said no. And we stop him. We get the ball back. Jariah Griffin making the stop for the Cyclones. And we take over on downs at the 1:53 mark. Coach, what a defensive stop by our football team.
That was a great stop. That's a play that gave us trouble early. We found out something. We know our responsibility is a little bit better. Great job right there. Huge play.
What a game. 1:53 to go. We take over on downs at our 21-yard line. We have all 3 timeouts left. So the Cyclones will take over at the 21-yard line. See what Rhett Slagle can do here and engineer this offense. Slagle, hands off, coming up. And it'll be to about the 21, 22, maybe the 23, not much more. Running the ball, toting the mail, I should say. Should be and was Caleb Holzer, our senior running back. Tackle made by 29 for Greeneville. Call out the name of Shane Cook. Cyclones watching the clock down to 1:34. You see on your scoreboard here, but on the bottom of the screen. Another nice feature Daniel Prophet put up there for us.
Stop was made by Drew Armister.
2nd and 8, 23-yard line. Slagle looking, throws out in the flat, caught Jariah. Single coverage to 30 and run out of bounds to the 34-yard line. Griffin to the 34, picks up 9, should be and is a double C Western Supply 1st down. Moving the sticks, Coach. Nothing fancy. It's been open all night.
No, nothing fancy. That's, again, our playmaker right there. I would get it to him every chance I get with 2 on him.
1st and 10, 34-yard line. Cyclones. Clock, as you see on the screen, 1:16 to the break. We have all 3 timeouts. Elizabethton, single setback, 3 to the far side, the wide side of the field, trips that way. Hand off to Zeth. Mullins gets up the field to the 40, 41-yard line. Nice run by Mullins. To about the 42, 44, makes a stop for Greeneville. Call out the name of Zach Chrisman, the 6'1 senior. Cyclones to the 41-yard line, brings up a 2nd down and about 3.
2nd and 3.
Another hard running night by Zeth Mullins. He's had back-to-back 100-yard nights so far here in the last 3 games. He'll get the handoff again. Mullins takes it up. He'll get to the 45 and nearly broke that thing. He got to the 47, an ankle tackle by number, I guess that's Quillen. It is number 12, Quillen, making the stop. But Zeth Mullins again powers it out to the 48, Coach. Moves the sticks. Double C Western Supply first down. 47 seconds to the break. Cyclones first and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Turn Jariah loose. Let's see what happens. 3 to the far side. Handoff again to Zeth. Zeth will duck below the defender, then spin his way inside the 50, down to about the 47-yard line. Timeout Cyclones. 31 seconds to go in the half. Zeth Mullins, coach, just hard running here. Lousy mercy.
He's a hard-nosed kid. Love to watch him run. But again, we're getting some good push up front too. So, like you say, I want to see if they're going to turn Jariah loose right here. We get the ball to start the second half. It'd be great to get something on the board again right here, put us in great position. Again, need a big play right here.
Mullins, 114 against Sullivan East. Mullins, 132 against Kingsport Dobbins Bennett, and 123 against Northview. Zeth Mullins comes in with over 600 yards rushing. He's got to be close to 100 tonight.
Yeah, he's running the man. I mean, again, he's just a solid runner. He's not afraid to stick it up inside, but if you give him a crease, he can turn on the jets. He's really a great combination runner.
Great news in the World Series involving Evan Carter. Tell us about it, Coach.
Evan had a double, an RBI double there in the World Series. Our very own. Sat in the student section. I mean, what a great thing for our community. So proud of him, his brother Eric, and his mom and dad. Laws of mercy, what a special family.
Johnny Burleson says 2-0 Rangers. Carter winner came around to score. 2-0 Rangers on an RBI double by Evan Carter. Here it's 2nd and 6 of the 47-yard line. 31 ticks till halftime. We get the second half kickoff. We trail 13-10. Schlegel with Mullins in the backfield. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side of the receiving corps. Schlegel wants to pass to bring in pressure. Steps up. Rhett running. He'll go to the 45. Rhett, big old boy, down to about the 42-yard line. Schlegel. And Rhett will take it to about the 42. And Schlegel took a shot. And he's a little woozy out there right now. Jariah and Zeth out there to talk to him a little bit. Timeout Cyclones at the 22-second mark. Again, Rhett got popped. They laid the wood to him, and that's part of it, down to the 41-yard line. All right, Coach, get out your dry erase board. Here we are. What are we doing on a 1st and 10, 41-yard line, Greeneville. 22 seconds till halftime. We'll have one more timeout.
I think this is your time to see if you can get Jariah a little bit of space and just see if he can create some of his own yards. And we've not really run a draw. They're getting a lot of pressure from the outside. Maybe a good time for a draw right here. Still should have one timeout left. At the very least, love to give our young kicker a chance, or Campbell, if it's a longer one, to see what we can do.
Cyclones drawing it up down here.
I'll tell you this, I'll trust whatever he calls. How about that?
First and 10, 41-yard line. Clock, 22 seconds to the break. Schlegel out there, see what we can engineer some points here. He looks, steps up. Rhett's got one down the field. It's going to be down there, and it's going to be... Did he make the catch? He did not in double coverage. Diving try for the Cyclones. Looked like it was to Luke Whaley, and it was. Luke made a diving try in a double coverage down around the 5-yard line. Just couldn't come up with it. Schlegel threw it out there. Coach, here's your baseball arm. Rhett Schlegel is also an outstanding pitcher and shortstop for our baseball team. He hung it out there about 25, farther than that, about 35 yards. Incomplete, Coach. 2nd and 10. 16 seconds. What's next?
They've got to remember that, though. Like I said, maybe a little space right here. We've got to get about 25 yards or down to about the 25-yard line to be in field goal range.
Schlegel rolls out, dumps it to Mullins. He catches the 45. He's at the 40. He's at the 35 and gets to about the 34-yard line. Got upended by turnaround youngin. It would be number 13. Yep, 13 for Greeneville. Kane Ricker making the stop. So it brings up a 3rd down with 8 seconds to go on the clock till halftime. You're too far out for a field goal, I think. I know you are. Well, yeah, although he was out here the other day busting. I was here yesterday working on this equipment on Thursday. He was pounding 30 or 40, 45-yard field goals. This would be probably out of his range, would you think?
52, yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't seen Campbell try one necessarily from that far in warm-ups. Still need, like I said, I think about 10 yards to have a little bit of a comfort zone there for that. See what they call right here. Don't have timeout. They've got to be quick. I don't think they've got time to come up and spike it, even if they get a first down. So this is maybe an all or nothing type play.
Betsy band on the screen. They're enjoying this here. So 3rd down and 4 from the 35-yard line. Cyclones trying to muster up something here in our final timeout of the half. We will get to second half kickoffs, we told you. So Red Schlegel trots the troops out there for the final 8 seconds of the first half in a dandy. Build as good as we thought it would be. I'm sorry, as good as we thought it was being billed. I didn't say it right. 3rd and 4, 35-yard line. Schlegel bringing pressure. Rhett rolls out. Looking. Throws, got a man out there, and it's going to be picked off. Greeneville intercepted in the half. Interception by the Green Devils, number 11 on the pick. Adarian Samples with the interception, and that's your first half here. We'll go ahead and draw things up, see how things go. Halftime begins, brought to you by the Coffee Company. And at the break, it's 13-10. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. 13-10, Cyclones get the second half kickoff. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
I'm with Lynn Freeman, the general manager of Elizabethton at Ford, and also Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. What's going on? What's happening down here, my friend?
Lots and lots of good things. It's game day, folks, but we're here and we're always ready to give a good deal. We got 10% off on both new and select inventory here at Ford and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We have a huge inventory of both new and pre-owned cars, paying extra dollars for trade-in, but then we're willing to go the extra smile for you. Good luck, Elizabethton. Let's win another championship this year.
There you go. Lynn Freeman, general manager of Ford of Elizabethton and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Elizabethton.
Scoreboard says on the monitor 13-10 Cyclones. Great job again by our camera crew. We're joined by our baseball coach here in the studio, Ryan Presnell, who's a proud quote-unquote papa of a guy named number 32, a guy by the name of Evan Carter. Already had a big hit in the game. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we're down there, whole section's watching it. So he steps in there, works a count, gets a hold of one, and absolutely smashes a double into the right center gap. Seeger was on first. Seeger comes around to score. Evan's got a double. Garcia gets a hit. Evan scores 2-0 Rangers. Good guys, man. They're doing great. It's I thought we'd be further along in the baseball game by now, but I forget about all the festivities that are going on. That was fun to watch, too. Of course, we didn't have sound, but we're down here watching it. I'm holding it out as hard as I can, and Richard Culver's like, get that thing up. And so the whole section's watching my phone. But, yeah, it was cool watching everybody cheer, and then we stopped them on 4th down. It's like, let's go. So I told you when I came in here, my sports ticker's not doing too good tonight. This is a lot for me to handle. But, hey, Cyclones look good, man.
Cyclones trail here to break 13-10. It's a dynamite football game. If folks are honest in the national media, and they have been, they realize, and the Rangers do too, they are where they are, not solely because of Evan Carter, but he's been a big part of it.
Sure. It's hard to, I mean, it's science, really. You look at the arrival of this guy, and then you look at everything forward. Like you said, we're not giving him credit for everything, but we do give him credit for being a guy that has been up there for 6-7 weeks, started in the 9-hole, now he's in the 3-hole. And steps into the
producing
first AP of the World Series at 21 years of age. By the way, the only younger MLB player to hit in a 3-hole in a World Series, Mickey Mantle.
Wow.
Mickey Mantle. So
what a stat.
Steps in there and smokes a double. It'd be interesting to see what Mickey Mantle did with his first AB in the World Series.
First at bat for a 21-year-old hits an RBI double.
Absolutely. So good for him. And again, man, I'm so proud of watching it. It's a full circle moment. Me and Sarah down there talking. She's got cold chills. Like I said, the big fourth down goes down. Look at the phone, see him doing that. Man, I'm so proud to be a Cyclone.
Fired up, aren't you? Got that Texas Ranger hat on and the Jesus One shirt.
Yeah, man. Gets me a little emotional. Sorry.
It's all right.
I can't help it.
We all get emotional.
Yeah.
It's a special place. You know, and here's the thing about Evan Carter. It's not just Elizabethton now. The whole Tri-Cities, everybody knows about this kid, and they've embraced him and Kaylin, his pretty little, you know, not even been married a year yet, who played here. We called her the Bulldog in basketball because she's so tenacious, playing ball for Lucas Andrews. So, you know, it's just one of those storybook settings. And, again, as I said, it's not just Elizabethton. The entire Tri-Cities is embracing and following and cheering on Evan Carter.
Yeah, and, you know, you look across just our conference. You've got Evan. You've got the Cross kid from Tennessee High's AAA for the Royals.
Hunter
Stratton from Sylvan East, who's in the big show with the Pirates. And Chapman Peavy House playing professional baseball. That's 4 kids from our conference playing professional baseball, 2 in the bigs, 1 in AAA. I mean, there's just something going on around here. This Tri-Cities area, I know there's probably a lot of Tri-Cities people watching tonight. I'm just proud to be from this area, man. Like, we all go way back, and yeah, we're gonna go out here and do battle in this field tonight. But this area is special, full of special people for a long time. We're the Overmountain men. Look, we're about this life, so we're good people, and we pull for everybody. And yeah, we'll go to war out here on a Friday night, and we'll battle. But at the end of the day, we're just happy to see all the kids from this area that are doing good. Football, baseball, basketball, soccer, bands. I mean, it's just going to that DB game. The Elizabethton DB game was special, man. I was so proud of our kids and their kids. I was just a super good atmosphere, man, and I love being a part of this community and proud to be a Cyclone, brother.
Our cross-country team finished first. Riley Vernon wins the darn thing. So
yeah.
That's great. They're going to the state. Both girls and the guys cross-country teams under Coach Campbell and with the help of Jim Presnell are going to the state cross-country meet like next week. So your beard looks good, by the way.
I've got a picture.
Show me.
Dang it, I left my phone down there.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. It's pretty special. Are you going to Food City this week?
Yeah.
Have me tell me.
Bring you.
Tell me what day, because they've got something I want to show you. I want to show
At Food City?
At Food City.
Okay.
I'll send
be
you a
there
picture
Friday.
later. You can I might just tag you on Facebook. Everybody needs to see it. Everybody needs to see it. But, hey, to go back to Riley Vernon, got that kid in first period in my education class. What a special kid, man. Very unassuming, very humble, just gets it. What a special runner. You know, what a special runner. And going to go down there, especially with that whole team is really special, man. You got the Behrman kid and all those other kids. They're just really good special kids that are great students, and going to be interesting to see what they do next week.
Love you, man. Thanks for coming.
Love you too, brother. Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones. 13-10. We trail to break when we get the second half kickoff. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
What's going on down there right now?
Oh, business is booming right now. We have lots of fall things coming in, pumpkins galore, ghost things, lots of big furniture items, trunks, flat top trunks, curved trunks, lots of pictures, lots of cast iron, all kinds of things to get you ready for fall.
You got a Vols window, is that right?
We have a UT Vols window, and hopefully we'll do better this Saturday, so we can sell some things from that window. But yeah, we have we'll have ornaments coming in soon, Vol ornaments, Cyclone ornaments, lots of handmade items.
How many vendors?
We have close to 50 vendors, and I have a 3-page waiting list for more vendors coming in, and so we're doing really well.
Hours you're open, and how do we find you on social media?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday. We have an Eagle Center Facebook page, so we'd love to have you come by and see.
One of our great sponsors, love promoting the Eagle Center, one of the proud sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Sisters Madison and Morgan Smith, plus family members Jacob Hobbs and her nephew.
There he is. I didn't think you were coming.
Did Frankie tell you?
Yeah, put these on. We're ready. I'm waiting on you. That's good. I didn't think you were coming, so that's awesome. All right, let's pop this. You can hear me, and I can hear you. It's good.
All right.
We recap the scoring here, and then we're rolling with you, the coffee company. We're here. We're back live, or at halftime. We trail 13-10. By the way, hello to J.C. Shell, Jason and Sandy, and Jason and Susan Carter, maybe Dr. Eric. They're watching us at the World Series in Texas. Evan has had an RBI double and scored. We lead at 2-0 is the last we heard, and so the entire Tri-City's pulling for Evan Carter, and so they're watching us, and we're watching them, so it's awesome. It's happening right now. We trail 13-10 to the break. We're joined by not Frankie, but tell everybody who you are.
Steve Hummel, Frankie's dad.
Frankie's dad. from the coffee company.
Yes.
Tell us what's going on at the coffee company. It's hot, but she's got a party down tonight, right?
She does. She has an event at the shop serving dinner to 25 people or so. I don't know who the client is, but she sure wishes she could be here with you, Tom. But hopefully I can do as well as she can.
You'll do fine.
All right.
So tell me what's going on at the coffee company here in late October.
Well, we're just serving a lot of fall drinks, serving a lot of customers, period. We've been real busy, Tom. We've got our special fall menu for our autumn brews is what we call them, and we're selling a lot of flannels and butter beers. Love for everybody to come on down and have a nice hot drink on a cool day, although it's been pretty warm here lately.
Absolutely. But it's going to start turning cool next week, so cold drinks will be good, or cooler drinks will be going on. Tell us what else, sandwiches. You can rent the facility. Tell us a little bit about your sandwiches going on.
All right, well, we've got a seasonal menu here with some great options. We have seasonal flatbread that people are enjoying. Always a fan favorite is our autumn turkey sandwich. We sell a lot of those. I sold 6 or 8 of them today. We have our pear and goat cheese salad that's going over real well. And this whole season, we're going to serve a lot of white chicken chili. People are really enjoying the white chicken chili, Tom. That's it for our seasonal menu. And then, of course, we have all the favorites of our regular year-round menu.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is the French dip with a side of pasta salad.
Mamma mia.
It's good stuff.
Frankie says, you remember the letters? I said, yes, ma'am. That's TBC. That's my favorite. Love it.
Yep.
The turkey, the bacon, the cheddar.
You got it. That's
and the coconut cream pie. Oh. Lawsy mercy. Now, gift cards. We're 58 days away from Christmas Eve. Whether you want to admit it or not, it's here. Christmas shopping season right around the corner. Tom, it's not even Halloween. It doesn't matter. Everybody's talking Christmas, or most folks. Gift cards or gift certificates from the coffee company. Tell me about it.
Oh, yes. We get we sell hundreds of gift cards during this coming season. Parents come in for their children's teachers. We sell 6, 8, 10 of them at a time, depending on how many children the parents have. We sell them in any denomination, from $1 to $100, whatever the customer wants. Yep. And it's good for any item that we have available on our menu.
Coffee company merchandise will be coffee mugs, T-shirts. What else you have? Hoodies.
We do have hoodies, sweatshirts, long sleeve tees. Matter of fact, well, this is my work shirt here, but
Da-da-da-da.
Yep.
There you go. I love it. Superman.
Yes.
Super Steve.
Sure.
Yeah, love it. Coffee company, folks. Downtown, awesome place. Hours are open, sir.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Yep.
Awesome.
And then we serve lunch 11 till 3 every day.
There you go.
Yep.
Closed on the Lord's Day. Again, be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy, and eat in Betsy at the coffee company downtown Elizabethton. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
Awesome
Appreciate
job.
it.
You're the reason we're doing this. Remember? Last year at the bank, you said, you got to meet my daughter. I said, okay. You need to meet my daughter. I said, okay. We want to advertise in your ball games. I said, okay. And one thing led to another, and thanks to Steve, Frankie said, we want to be the halftime sponsor of Cyclone football.
Yes.
And here we are.
We are very happy to do it. Yeah. Glad to have you promoting us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Love to.
Great.
Go Cyclones.
Yes, go Cyclones.
Yep, quick break. We'll recap the scoring halftime. Cyclones trail 13-10. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursingHome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Taylor Pierce, the son of Brian Roberts.
Nope, he's back. We're back at halftime. Cyclones trail 13-10. We're joined, as you see, by our principal, Dr. John Mitten. Tomorrow, the Elizabethton Classic. 14 bands last year, 20 bands this year. Tomorrow starting at noon. Perfect weather. Our band will do the exhibition tomorrow night right around 8 or 9 o'clock. So come out and watch a bunch of great bands from all over Northeast Tennessee.
Yeah, we're excited about it. It'll be the second annual Elizabethton Classic. So we've got bands from right in our area, local, Carter County as well, coming in to compete tomorrow, and bands from all over. You said it's grown in the last year, so having 20 bands come in a day, especially with the size of our area and just all the schematics and logistics of trying to get all that worked out, can be very complicated. So just a lot of thankfulness to Mr. Valentine, obviously, and his staff for working on that, and then a lot of the parents and the students will be working all day tomorrow. So it's a long weekend, a long night for them, but it's a great fundraiser. So anything that anybody can do if they want to come out tomorrow night. And as you said, the band will be performing their full performance tomorrow night as an exhibition, which will be nice before heading down to state next week. So anybody at home, if you have a chance to come out and support the band, it'd be a great thing.
Defending our state crown next Saturday down in Lebanon, Tennessee. So tomorrow, Rye Cove, Cloudland, South Green, North Green, Daniel Boone, Mitchell, North Carolina, Happy Valley, Unicoi County, Morristown West, Volunteer, Ridgeview, Carnes' Band, Greeneville, Tennessee High, Cherokee, Sullivan East, Hampton, West Green, Marion, Virginia, and Johnson County. Our national anthem will be performed by our T.A. Duggar Band tomorrow, and it all starts at 12:30. Gates open at noon, and I get the privilege of doing the PA tomorrow for this, so I can't wait. So senior night, special night, Coach.
Yeah, it's really special. So as we were planning senior night, it was interesting to see that just under 100 seniors were going to be recognized, either our musicians, it's of course an ensemble, cadet corps, and the band, the athletes. So I think it just really speaks to the culture of our school right now. We've had a lot of participation over the years, but I just think it's really cool to see a senior class that's, reasonably about the same size that we've seen over the last 5 years, but just participation is really up there. So just this little study that we did last year, which is kind of interesting. Will Bowers actually helped us do it while he was here conducting an internship while he was at ETSU. We took a look at students and their activities and how frequently they were involved in other things than just coming to school during the normal school day. Of course, everybody has to do that. That's part of the law. We were curious to see, though, about academic performance and about satisfaction of students as the whole school experience over the course of a year or 4 years, when you get involved in one other thing or two other things. And so what we found was that we found a significant difference in students' academic success if they were just involved in one thing. And so it's pretty neat to be able to tell that to the freshman class this year and share some statistics with them and parents as they were coming in about how important it is to get involved. And so that's not new information, but I think it's important for us to stay on top of that and make sure that students and their families know that getting involved is important, and it helps the school, it helps the community, but more importantly, it helps the growth of every student. And so maybe having 100 seniors almost here tonight is a byproduct of that and recognize them, but we really appreciate them and their families for all they've brought over the last 4 years. They've got a lot of the school year left. It'll be over before you know it, but we just want to say thanks to the seniors and the parents for everything they do for EHS and our school community.
You gotta love him, folks. This guy's the biggest cheerleader on campus. I tell you, he's got a lot of great teachers, students,
There's
great administration.
Lots to cheer about.
That's right. You got it. Great job, Dr. John Mitten.
Including Evan Carter, right? Including Evan Carter.
RBI double, scored a run.
Man,
and the Shells are watching the game in Texas, watching us here at halftime.
How about that?
Hello to Jason and Susan. And
Jason
and Sandy and JC.
Save us a seat. All right, save us a seat somewhere. I don't know how we'll get there, but save us a seat.
Road trip.
Yeah, great people.
Mitten
Great family. So proud of them. It's just awesome to watch. That's all you can say.
Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Halftime Cyclones trail 13-10. Back after this, you're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. What all do you have here at the Jewelers Bench?
So we carry an assortment of items. We've got Watchwise, G-Shock, Bearings, Citizens, pearl-wise, we do Imperial Pearl. I get some from a company called AGI, really great company. Diamonds, we do all kinds, from Shaw diamonds, we have lab-grown diamonds, Pandora, do carry classic imports, which is sterling silver items, and then sterling reputation, that's sterling silver items. PRO is sterling silver, diamond, 14 karat yellow gold. Spotto watch bands, stuff from Equity Diamonds, just a wider range.
Jewelry repair, do a lot of that, of course, and jewelry cleaning, all that available here again as we are here at the Jeweler's Bench. And so social media, how do we find you?
So Facebook and Instagram, and then website is jewelersbench10.com.
One of our great sponsors, Cyclone Sports, the Tom Miller Sports Show, the great folks at the Jeweler's Bench. Back at halftime, we trail 13-10. Let's recap the scoring. First, let me tell you about Container Man. He's down there. He said, you know, I just bought 14 40-foot containers. We drop, you load, we haul away. Be George Gwynn and the folks. Brush, wood, construction, debris, tires, trash, unwanted items, whatever you want, you call, we haul. I love that. 431-9267 is the number to call. ContainerMan10.com. He's got containers in Kingsport, Johnson City, Gate City, Irwin, Bristol, here in Elizabethton, Jonesboro, Mountain City, Butler, Roan Mountain. He's got them all over the place. He just picked up, as we said, 14 more 40-foot containers. Give him a call if you're cleaning out something. A lot of folks do it this time of year, kind of cleaning things out. And if you are, buzz him at 431-9267. ContainerMan10.com on the website. You call, we haul. Coach, we're about 20 seconds away. I'm getting ready to crank this party back up. Let me say hello to some folks. Kent Farr in Fresno, California. Carl Wilson, a slobber knocker it is. Daphne Wilson. Danny Blevins. Let's see. Maley Brooks. Let's see. What's Maley say? When did the Cyclone Band begin playing while the ball game is going on? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Christy Shell, Lamar Rollins, Timmy and Stephanie Garland, Gary Banks, Kelly Montgomery, Eddie Meyer. Hello, Andy in West Virginia. Sandy Shell watching the World Series out in Texas. Jerry Keller, Zach McNabb, Ricky Sutphin, J.P. Nix watching on two big screens with both games going.
Coach Nix.
Thanks, Coach Pless and Tom. Thank you. Jackie Hyatt. Hello. Greg Greer. Love the Jesus One shirt. Oh, absolutely. Donna Beverly, Molly Glover, Shannon Barnett. Hello, young lady. How are you? One of the great teachers at Eastside Elementary. She's a very nice lady. Hello, Scott Vance, Joni Laws, Riley Thompson, Joe Hyder, Dickie Lou, Cooter Canty. You know him, don't you?
Yes, I do. Dickie Lou.
You got a little man. You got Cooter in there.
Dickie Lou. That's the Matt that I introduced you. It was the board chair. That's the mama. Or that's a relative there.
Oh, that's Matt Cooter's kinfolk?
Yeah, yes,
all right.
That's a Cooter. That's the Cooters. They're all good.
That's a Cooter.
Yes.
I love it. Blaine Peru, watching from Arkansas. Debbie Hodges, Junior Campbell, watching here in Elizabethton. So it goes on and on. Misty Taylor down in Georgia. Thank you all so much. Coach, it's really humbling to know we're sitting here on a Friday night and they're all over the country watching our broadcast.
Oh, it is. It's good. And it reminisce every time you run through that. It just brings back good memories. So I know a lot of those people. So just a great community. Great to be a part of it.
Seth Mullins, a 7-yard run. Bowers, a 32-yard field goal. Has been our points so far. They've got a Quillen 4-yard run, a Crispin 5-yard touchdown. That's where we are at halftime, 13-10. Keys, what do we got to do here in the second half to win this football game? I
think we need to do something really special this first drive. I really think the tide turned. They had 4 or 5 really good minutes to start the ball game, and we didn't. And since that point, I think we've kind of controlled things. We just need to continue to do that. And like I said, hopefully we can get some points on the board on this first drive. Changes the whole complexion of the ball game.
Hello to Morgan Jenkins and Jan Jenkins watching. John Coball watching on YouTube and World Series on the phone. I love it. Linda Schaus, David and Linda are watching. Hannah Shields in Myrtle Beach. Gabe DePrimo, the Yellow Jacket, watching from Eastman. There you go. Don't get caught. Arizona leads 3-2, by the way.
They've taken the lead. Jan Stout, watching down in Georgia. Miss Stout's coming home next week. Another example of the Lord answering prayer. So she had major surgery. She's on the mend with Bobby Jr. and Mandy, the daughter-in-law. Say hello, Sister Jan. And Keys, what was the game? Are we living up to the Keys right now?
Well, I think so. I think Rhett got a little bit of pressure early. Since then, what he's done, he's not thrown the ball, but he's tucked it and run, got positive yards. So I think we're doing okay there. Kept her cool except for one play. We kind of canceled out a penalty on them, and then got it marked off against us. Overall, though, we're playing with a lot of passion, a lot of energy, but we're not losing our cool. And then special teams, so far we've owned that. I felt like special teams always plays a part in these, so hopefully we'll keep that up.
We're back at it next Friday night. Coach and I'll be here, the opening round of the playoffs, by virtue of being the first and second place team. Greeneville and the Cyclones will both be home next Friday night. If we win this, we'll be home all the way through the playoffs. So big second half of 24 minutes of football. Doug Boone and Sarah Boone watching from Telford. Thank you. Andrew Reinhardt watching in Dallas, Texas.
He could tote a meal.
Reinhardt could tote it?
Oh, yes, he could. Goodness gracious.
Andy Curtis could throw it and Reinhardt could run it.
They were together.
Oh, really were?
Yeah, they played the same time, yeah.
We're going to showcase, we didn't tonight because the obvious of this game, but next week, Coach is going to go back and pay tribute to a couple of the great Cyclone teams in the past. Jeff Deaton, watching from Murfreesboro. Thank you. Denise Greenley in Johnson City. Hello, young lady. Jeff. Glenn McQueen, Noreen Allen, Sandra Green, Travis Hill. Thank you all very much. Second half kickoff. Here we go. Cyclones get it. Big, I think, start of this second half. Big part of this football game, Coach. What we're going to do with this second half kickoff, we're about to find out. Brand will kick it. It may be a 20-yard line. It will. Yep. And this guy's been a heck of a weapon, this football team.
He has. It's just tough. It's kind of a given. But it's where we start every time, other than the first time we've been able to move the football.
First and 10 of the 20-yard line. Cyclones trail 13-10. You see on the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. One more time, Daniel Prophet, a phenomenal job producing this game tonight with his 3 student camera operators. And I'm telling you, what you're seeing tonight, not because we're involved, Coach, that is something you'd see on Saturday or Sunday. A very professional, top-flight production, in my humble opinion.
Yes, it is. Daniel's done a great job with that. Appreciate those student workers.
20-yard line, first and 10. Let's see what we can do to the opening drive of the second half here. Down 3 to the near side, wide side of the field. Slagle looking, throws out in the bubble screen, Drya. 20, 25, near sideline, and run out of bounds 26. Coach, we talked during the break at halftime. We're going to get this guy more into it. He's our leading scorer. He's got wheels. We got to get him more into the offensive flow. Right there, we just did.
We did, sure did. Again, there's not a better athlete on the field. Let him see what he can do with it.
26-yard line, picks up 6, second and 4. Cyclones opening drive, 3 to the far side. Hand off up the middle. He'll pop it and get dropped at about the 28-yard line. Good surge by the Hogs up front, led by, he's a load too, big 54. Goodness gracious. He is Bishop Merriweather, 6'3", 340-pound sophomore. Third down and 2, 28-yard line. Got to get a first down here and move the sticks. Don't want to punt it this early in the second half back to them. 3 to the far side, wide side of the field. We need 2 to move the sticks. Slagle. Did he jump?
Yes,
he did. Number 33 looks up in the sky and goes, what am I doing? That would be guilty party Bryson Myers. We just got ourselves a Double C Western Supply first down. Ariat, Laredo, Boots, Wrangler, Huey. I'm running off some of the names. Montana, Silversmith, all kinds of goodies. Where it's a Western store or more, a Double C Western Supply. First and 10, 33-yard line. They sponsor our first downs. Slagle hands off, cuts up inside and is wrapped up, and a good wrap up and hold on tackle. Grabbing him by the ankles, number 20 for Greeneville. Call out the name of Drew Armbrister. Been very active tonight, Coach. Number 20 for Greeneville. Drops him at the 35-yard line. Second down, picks up a couple.
He's an experienced linebacker, and it shows in everything that he does. He does a great job for their defense.
Second down and 8, 35-yard line. 3 to the far side, wide side of the field. Mullins checking their audibilizing, checking off here. You've got 14 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. Slagle. Rhett looking. Slagle steps up, throws down. There's got a man, and it's going to be picked off. Another interception by Greeneville. This time it's Thomas Lawler on the pick. And Greeneville's got it back on the third interception of the night with the Cyclones.
Pass intercepted by number 14, Thomas.
Looked like a little miscommunication there. Threw it to an area. The receiver looked like he was going more on a streak. And Rhett looked like maybe he was going to break it off into the post. So just a little miscommunication. Got to have a defensive stop right here. Keep them out of the end zone.
Hello to Kim Pless. We know her.
Your Highness, yes. Yes. And she's here watching it, I think, so I better behave.
And the awesome Amanda Hartley. Hello, young lady.
Amanda Rom Hartman.
She is awesome.
Great basketball player.
Hand off, nope, keeper, quarterback,
Good
and
job.
wrapped up. Quillen on the quarterback
Good
keep, and he'll get to
job.
the 50, to the 49-yard line. Good wrap up with the Cyclones coach from the Wildcat. Quillen was your QB that time.
That's, like I said, that's a tough play, very disciplined on the defensive side. There, good job on the right side of the defense to take the running back, but also control the quarterback as well.
Hello to Philip Cantor and Sevierville watching. Dickie Clark, Austin Haskell, Curtis Trent.
Curtis Trent, one of my best friends growing up.
Ball at the 49-yard line, 2nd and 8, third quarter. First drive with the Green Devils on the keeper. Quillen, and he's going to be brought down from behind in the backfield.
Good job.
See who got him. It looked like may have been Andrew Blevins. Let's see. Yep. Andrew Blevins making a stop for the Cyclones. Great pursuit. Got him from behind. And now timeout, I think. Let's see. They blow it dead for the moment. Third down now. Back across midfield to the 49 with a tackle for loss by Andrew Blevins for the Cyclones. Number 32, one of our outstanding seniors.
Looked like Quillen got his leg rolled up on him over there. So a great tackle.
So I'm assuming this is a television timeout. Coach, the two teams you showcased a couple of weeks back, those were the class of who?
72 and 88.
And you're working on two more for next week.
I've got a group of 3 in a row. The 97, 98, 99 was a great stretch for us. Some of those names you called were on that.
We'll showcase those teams next week in our opening playoff game. Clock cranked back up. 3rd and 9 from midfield. Big play for Greeneville. Puts a man in motion coming this way. Looking. Quillen rolling. Quillen keeps it himself, or check that cannon. He'll run it, and he'll run out of bounds to the 49-yard line. Wallen giving him chase, and everybody bottled up downfield. Great defense for the Cyclones, and Cannon had to run it, and not much. 4th down. We stopped him, Coach. Great stop. We get the ball back.
Yes, it is. First punt of the ball game, I think, for either team. So good job by the Cyclones. 4th and long, they really don't have much option.
Tell Coach Pless I said hi. Great guy, Derek Carr.
Oh, Halsey. He was a great running back, too. Good coach. Special young man. Hey, Derek.
Mark Minton. Hello to Denise Simmons, Derek Carr, Joe Hyder. 4th down, we get the ball back. Cyclones have stopped, and we'll get it to our 15-yard line or thereabouts. Here's the kick. It's a twister. It'll be taken at the 16, dodges the man to the 20, 25, 30, 35, run out of bounds far sideline.
Good job.
Luke Whaley on the return for the Cyclones to the 35-yard line and got us pretty good field position, Coach. That was a dangerous punt. He was right there breathing down on me, sidestepped and got away from him, gets positive real estate from the 18 to about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones.
1st and 10 Cyclones. Choose your poison. If you're punting, we've got 2 guys back there that can take it to the house. Great job. Had to make one guy miss to get that yardage. Juked him, made the move, got about 15 more yards.
So a timeout on the field. This will be a television timeout. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll be back. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
From
Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors. You work with pediatrics at PTS. Tell me about that.
I do not. I work with pediatric athletes, but yes, we do pediatric at 1500 in the medical care building. That's when they work with people that they're developmentally delayed, where they're having a hard time walking, crawling, that kind of thing. Also Down syndrome, autism, all of that. And so they work, PT and OT work in conjunction with each other to help these kids get back to normal life.
Something that they treat a lot more than I realized, headaches. A lot of folks come in with headaches and you help them. Tell me about that.
Yep, so headaches can come from the neck. It can come from, you can have vertigo and headaches and that kind of thing. So what we do is we do an evaluation, see if we can kind of pinpoint where those headaches are coming from, either refer them out if they need other help from like an ENT or something like that, a migraine specialist, or if we think that we can help them, we'll treat their neck and whatever other issues that they have going along with that.
Social media, how do we find you?
We have Facebooks for the pediatric and the ortho clinics, and then you can either call us or find me on a sideline somewhere.
Dr. Aaron Kaiser, one of our great sponsors with Physical Therapy Services of Cyclone Football and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. 2nd down and 6. While we're away, Mullins at a 4-yard carry. He's got the ball again and gets wrapped up and brought down to the 39-yard line. Mullins, man, he's been pounded all night here to the 39-yard line. Picked up on a tackle, call out the name of Zach Chrisman, 44, the linebacker. 3rd down and long now, Cyclones. It's a heavyweight match, folks. 3rd quarter. We trail 13-10 at the 8:06 mark. 3rd and 6 from the 39-yard line here. Another big play in this ball game. Passing situation.
You would think so, but so does Greeneville. So we'll see. I think it's a great opportunity again to get the ball out there to Gerard some space. Let him create his own.
The 45 to move the sticks. Here we go. 3rd and 9 at the 36-yard line. Slagle looks, got a man out there. It's Luke Whaley, and it's going to be incomplete. Penalty flag, pass interference.
There you go.
Tackled him up. Now let's see if it's on them or on us, because they both got tangled up. The officials are going to confer. They'll go report to the man on the white hat. I would assume it's pass interference on number 2. That would be Hayden Goad for Greeneville. Let's see, in single coverage. And let's see here. See what Larry Hutchinson says. It will be pass interference.
Holding on the defense.
Greeneville. Big play.
First down.
Takes it from our 39-yard line on a 3rd and 6. Had to get to the 45 to move the sticks. We'll get that, obviously, and then some on a double C Western Supply first down. Cyclones, first down. Moving the sticks, moving the pigskin.
I like that call, though. It just loosens them up for, some other things. Lets them know that we're not afraid to do that at any time.
Double C with Ariat, Huey, Ariat kids boots, women's boots, and men's boots. Ariat at double C Western Supply. 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Holzer, nothing. Wrapped up, dropped. They read that one perfectly. Bryson Myers brings him down. Greeneville fans love that on a tackle for loss. Hello, Dr. Abraham. Down in Orlando, Paul Daly, Joni Law, Sam Townsend watching in Kingsville, Texas, a 1969 grad.
Joey Abraham, good ball player, too.
Ball at the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 13. Cyclones trail. Let's see, the scoreboard's not up there now, so I got to go back to telling you. 7:05, oh, there it is. 7:01 to go, 2nd and 13. Cyclones down 3, 3rd quarter, all the scoring in the first half. Slager comes the rush to bring in the heat. He'll sling it out there, and it's going to be incomplete on the blitz package, and Slagle backpedaling. Emmanuel Dixon got in his grill and forced him to throw it away. Brings up a 3rd down for the Cyclones. Timed it perfectly, Coach. A delayed blitz. He paused about 2 seconds and shot up the gap and put pressure on him.
Yeah, he really did. Hadn't seen that much tonight, so smart decision not to try to force the football anywhere. Thought they might have hit him a little late, but good job. But they may call intentional grounding here. They have. Not sure I agree with that. But the high school rules so different than some of the others about where you have to be and who's in the vicinity and all that. So it's a tough penalty on us right there.
Evan Carter, another double, as I'm reading here, by Dickie Clark.
Doug Henshaw said Evan got a second hit. Another double for Evan Carter. He's 2 doubles tonight. Goodness gracious. 21-year-old. You missed the stat at halftime. President said only other 21-year-old that ever started in the 3rd spot in a World Series was Mickey Mantle. Wow. Evan Carter from Elizabethton. We're so proud of that kid. He and the kid is a young man. 3rd down long. Cyclones trying to claw and dig and scratch Holzer to about the 30. Picked up maybe 3, and that's about it. So the penalty was against us.
Yeah, his intentional grounding where he was. Again, like I said, the rules are really different at the high school level on some of the little particulars. I was a little surprised at that.
Punting will be Campbell, averaging 39 yards a punt, 9 times in the season, a 34-yard average. He'll have to boom it out at about his 16-yard line, so they've held us. It's a heavyweight. Ain't the thrill of Manila, it's a thriller in Elizabethton. Campbell, the kick. They got a piece of it. Knuckleball's down the field, and it'll be bouncing around, and the Cyclones down it. And Greeneville sets up shop in pretty good field position at their 45-yard line, leading 13-10. Clock at 6 minutes even to go 3rd quarter. So tomorrow, the Elizabethton Classic, the band competition, starts at noon. Gates open at noon. National anthem by the T.A. Duggar Band at 12:30. Weather's going to be perfect for this event. Come out and support Rock Cove, Cloudland, South Green, North Green, Daniel Boone, Mitchell, North Carolina, Happy Valley, Unicoi County, Morristown West, Volunteer, Ridgeview, Carnes, Tennessee High, Greeneville, Cherokee, Sullivan East, Hampton, West Green, Marion, Virginia, Johnson County. 14 last year. This is our 2nd annual event. Mr. Valentine, by virtue of how well they ran this, last year, the band said they got on off the field. It was well organized, well orchestrated, and so we jumped up to 20 bands tomorrow in only our 2nd year. That's awesome. Yeah, it's just, again, a lot of respect for that program. Again, Mr. Valentine, what Mr. Elliott did leading up to all this. Mr. Valentine, though, this stadium's perfect for that. So I'm so glad they're having that. A lot of quality small bands, but then there are a lot of big bands in there. Some people that they'll see the next weekend down there at the Division II State Championship as well. 30-6, according to Doug Tittle. Happy Valley up 30-6 in the 3rd quarter of West Green. That's great. Warriors going to be home next Friday night. Take a look at all the schools going to be home for playoffs, or who's playing on Monday on the Tom Daly Sports Show from 11 to 1. Will be at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton. All right, 1st and 10, 46-yard line, 3rd quarter, 6-minute mark. Greeneville the ball back. Hand off to Quillen. Quillen cracks it between right and left guard and left tackle rather, and gets maybe a yard or 2, not much. Cyclones gob him up in there. Good stop. Who comes up off the play? It would be big old Landon Hughes, 67. How big is he? I'm glad you asked. 6'2", 275, the junior. Making a stop. He and Mason Ball over there on that end. Or, I'm sorry, not Mason Ball, Ben Adams on that end. It looks like Adams is temporarily not there.
Blevins, I think.
Blevins is out there, yep. 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line. Ain't nobody leaving here, folks. Every play, everybody sitting on the edge of the seat. What a football game. It has lived up to its billing for the regional championship. Bubble screen near side. Quillen under through it. You know why? In the backfield, Mason Ball battling off that tackle. Got in there and disrupted the momentum, and the rhythm coach incomplete, and that was because of Mason Ball was back there. Great job.
And like I said, those pressures just make them change it changes their rhythm. They don't get to do what they just do when they're leisurely throwing it. He threw it straight in the ground. Great pressure there by Mason. 3rd down and 8 from the 40-yard line. Our defense playing lights out here since that first quick 13 points at the 7-11 mark in the 1st quarter. They've got nothing to show for it now. Our football team is, as they say back home, stubbed up defensively. 3rd down and 8 from the 48. Cyclone Nation ringing the cowbells, puts the man in motion. Here comes pressure. Looking. He's going to run. Stops. He wants to throw, and he gets hit. He's released it down the field. It's tipped. It's intercepted. The 11th pick of the season. It's tipped, and a penalty flag. Hang on. Maybe roughing the passer. No, he's past the line of scrimmage.
Past the line of scrimmage.
Yes,
you're right.
Was.
Who got the pick? Was it Griffin or was it Whaley? They both are high-fiving. Or maybe Bryson Rowland. I was watching the play, the quarterback unfold. Let's see. Yep. Against Greeneville.
Illegal forward pass. You got it, Coach. Cross the line of scrimmage. We obviously will deny that. And our 11th interception of the season, and we got the ball back.
Time to do something, Tom. It's time to do something.
So the ball at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Hello, Christopher Shields watching in Maryland. So, what do you do here, Coach? You get the ball again for this the second or third possession of the second half. Second?
Yeah. I still like the idea. Jiraiya's out here one-on-one with number 2. I think just getting the ball, see what he can get.
Schlegel hands off, coming inside to Seth Mullins to the 30. Spins his way, and it's going to be wrapped up maybe 1, maybe 2, not much more. They're covering our run pretty good here in the second half. Myers got him, and also 65 for Greeneville. He's a load. 65 is Brandon Izey, 6', 270 junior. Cyclone slow to get up.
Maybe Cam.
See who it is.
Treating him like a cramp.
Gives us a chance to get here on the sideline. And kind of a television timeout, as a matter of fact. It will be Zed Mullins.
Yeah, couldn't tell.
Mullins.
Scores of interest in the fourth quarter. Sykes Hill 21, Dobbins Bennett 14. At the half, Rangers 17, Volunteers 7. In the fourth quarter, Hampton 24, South Green 7. At halftime, Happy Valley 22.
Hello, Micah Henson watching from Santa Rosa Beach, Florida.
In the third quarter, Sullivan East.
Sam Hobson watching from Burlington, Vermont. We got them everywhere, Coach.
We do, all over the states.
David Garland watching. He's here in the Tri-Cities, I think, or maybe down Knoxville. Villa says, thanks for the coverage tonight. You're welcome. Mater and Charlene Wagner watching. Oh, Mater. You got some good friends, Mater and Cooter.
Mater and Cooter, there you go. Hey, Mater's a dandy. Now, I'm going to tell you what, he's a nice one. Yeah, he is. He's a brother in Christ. He keeps me where I need to be. Love Mater and Charlene.
Garland's watching in Knoxville. Alan Hartman in Orlando. Barb Oaks in Sanford, Florida. Here we go, Cyclones. 2nd and 9 from the 30. Hands off coming inside. Turns the corner, got a little head. Nice run to the 30, 35-yard line. Holds her, upended by number 2, Hayden Goad for Greeneville. So, Doug and Jan are watching the Lynn Valley. You're hilarious. Corey McKinney's, I'm watching from Williams Avenue. That's good. Sally Harris watching in Virginia. Eleanor Rambo in Southport, North Carolina. On the keeper. And it'll be Red Schlegel to about the 38-yard line on the 3rd and 3. Missed it by a yard or 2, and big play here.
Yeah, big call right here.
Ball's going to be at the 38-yard line. Woo, doggies. What, about a yard, Coach?
Yep.
They're going to punt it. So Campbell will punt the football. It's a 4th and 1 at our own 38-yard line. We needed 1, and Campbell to boot it away here. Not going to gamble with 3:37 to go in the 3rd. Campbell, nice kick, high kick. Lets our guys get down underneath it. He'll take a cyclone roll. Keep rolling down around the 25-yard line. Good to see Seth Mullins back out there. 19 downs there for the Cyclones. That would be and is Zach Wallen, the senior. So 25-yard line Greeneville, 1st and 10. It is a slugfest here in the second half. All the scoring in the first half. And really all the scoring. And we got the 1 touchdown by Zeth in the second period. So most of the scoring's been in the first quarter. Since it's been a defensive struggle. 1st and 10 Greeneville, 25-yard line. You see on the scoreboard on the screen, we trail 13-10.
Another big defensive stance right here. Maybe we can switch field position. Got to make something happen. Need a turnover, need a stop.
1st and 10, 25-yard line Greeneville. Ringing the cowbells. Looking, cannon, dump pass out of the flat. Little screen pass to Quillen. He catches it and gets wrapped up quickly. 25-yard line, maybe 1 yard on the play. That's about all. Tackle made by, I want to say Blevins again.
Stop made by Guess and Mullins.
Nope. Eli Guess and Zeth Mullins. Scotty Arwood and Siam watching. Barbara Royston Ledford watching in Ormond Beach. Thank you all. Second down, no gain, 25-yard line. 2:54 to go. Clock rolling, third quarter, and a barn burner. 13-10, Greeneville. On the handoff, up the middle, he gets popped, not much. Cyclones wrap him up. Great surge defensively with the orange and black, Coach. Nice job.
That's a great job. That's big. Puts them in third and long, not a place it seems like they've been comfortable in. See if we can make them do something a little bit out of their wheelhouse right here, maybe get a turnover.
Mason Ball makes a stop for the Cyclones, our big senior defensive end. Third down now to about, we'll call it what, Coach? Third down
about
to about,
seven.
let's go 6.5, call it 7. Yep.
Yeah.
Third and 7. 24-yard line. 3 to the near side. The wide side of the field trips this way. Looking. They got pressure. It swings out in the flat, caught. He's right there, Luke Whaley. And also, Zeth Mullins, what a tackle. Zeth said, no, you're not going to get by me, and he dropped him at the 25-yard line. Whaley was there, but Zeth put the hit on him and dropped him at the 25. Great read by our defense coach. And we get the ball back again. This time, we're going to get in pretty good field position. We're going to just go back to the midfield to get the punt by Luke Whaley and Jariah Griffin. Time to break one, guys. We had a couple of touchdowns on punt returns. It'd be nice to break one right here in a dogfight. Minute 31 to go in the third. It's 13-10 and a dandy. Living up to its billing as Region 1 4A championship. Here's the kick. Almost got a piece of it, the Cyclones. It'll be caught by Whaley. He'll go to the 45, 50. Luke slides to the 45-yard line. We're in Greeneville territory, first and 10 to the 45. And the Cyclones will set up shop in Greeneville territory at the 45-yard line, trailing 13-10 third quarter.
We did switch some field position there, Tom. That's big. Maybe having a timeout right now, too.
Timeout on the field. Jimmy Stout in Georgia. Hello to Claude and Brenda Arwood. Hope I'm saying it right. I am. I'm going to put my glasses on. Kim Edwards. Got an Alcoa fan watching. Thank you, Kim Edwards. Watching for the best band in the South. Hello to Kim Edwards. Mary Smith, Danny Blevins, Michael Moore from Court Carson, Colorado watching. Linda Vaughn watching. Now, you talking about a lady that walks the walk and talks the talk with the Lord? Linda Vaughn. The folks she has impacted is unbelievable. Linda Vaughn. Man, what an ambassador for the Lord Jesus. Coming this way on the handoff. Cuts up inside. Stuck. Oh, a nice hit by Emmanuel Dixon. We had a little surge. He cut back up inside, Coach. Instead of coming out on the sweep by Zeth Mullins, and Dixon dropped him on the first and 10. Now makes it second down. Clock at a minute to go, third quarter, and a nail biter. Whew, standing room only, about 3 deep all the way around this facility. And they're being treated to exactly what we thought, an old-fashioned slobber knocker. Loses one, second 11 to 49. Slagle looks, red, wants to throw, throws out in the flat. It's caught. Sidestep, 45, 40, jukes, jitterbugs, and gets it down to about the 38-yard line. Zeth Mullins again out of the backfield, Coach. Big catch from the 47 down inside the 40 to mark the football at the 37-yard line.
Right at it, about a yard. Yeah, about a yard for a first down.
They'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Third and about a half a yard with the final seconds of the third quarter ticking away here. Don't go anywhere, folks. This one is going right down to the wire, as they say back home. We're going to come to the near sideline and get ready for the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We played 3. It's anybody's football game. The Region 1 4A championship after 3. Greeneville 13. Your Cyclones 10. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
I'm with Lynn Freeman, the general manager of Elizabethton of Ford, and also Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. What's going on? What's happening down here, my friend?
Lots and lots of good things. It's game day, folks, but we're here and we're always ready to give a good deal. We got 10% off on both new and select inventory here at Ford and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We have a huge inventory of both new and pre-owned cars, paying extra dollars for trade-in, but then we're willing to go the extra mile for you. Good luck, Elizabethton. Let's win the championship this year.
There you go. Lynn Freeman, General Manager of Ford of Elizabethton and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Elizabethton.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Elizabeth.
Back to start the fourth quarter. Coach Eddie Pless, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. Luke Sparks and Winston-Salem. Adeline Hyder. Danny Thompson, Weston Taylor, Danny Sue Thompson, Connie Foster. In Miami, Florida, thank you, Shauna Lane, Jonathan Crow in St. Louis. Coach, we got about, I don't know, I stopped counting. I know we got about 15 states.
Yeah.
At least.
A new one every time you call them out.
Thank you, folks, so much. And thank you for being with us locally, too. We're not looking past you all. We like our local watchers and viewers as well. Fourth quarter, here we go. 3rd and 1 from the 37. Big third down play for the Cyclones. We gave you that number early in the ball game. We're about a 56% team on third down conversions. Let's see what we can do here. Need to move the football, and Mullins got the first down. He got hit in the backfield initially by 65. That biggin, that would be Brandon Aizy. But he slithered past him and belly slid across the needed distance to get the first down. Another big catch, or big run rather, by Seth Mullins, coach. 1st and 10, Cyclones, 37-yard line. Fourth quarter. Things are tightening up now here, folks, because the clock is at 11:46 to play, and it's running, and it's getting tight now. 1st and 10, Elizabethton, 34-yard line. He'll hand off to Holzer. Holzer up the back of one of his hogs up front and bounces inside the 35 down to about the 32. The original line of scrimmage was a 34. So he picks up a couple of yards on the play.
Holzer on the carry. Stop made by number 65.
Number 65 again, Brandon Aizy, I-E-Z-Z-I, open center, right? Johnny Painter from Greeneville says 2 great teams out here. You better believe it.
Yes, they are.
Awesome football being played here, folks. These folks, this is the barometer for football in 4A in the state of Tennessee. Is out on this field right now.
Yes, it is. For a lot of levels.
You got it. 2nd and 9, 33-yard line. Slagle wants to throw. Rhett looking, throws out in the flat. Caught! Nice catch, and he held on to it. He tried to rip it out of his hand. He caught it at the 29. Caleb Holzer. Manuel Dixon tried to rip it out of his hand as he came on a sideline route. He held on to it. Takes it from the 33, coach, down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Heck of a hang-on by Caleb Holzer.
Yes, he did a great job because he was covered really well. He threw it the only place that he really had a chance. Again, big third down, though, right here.
3rd down and 5. Cyclones got to get it down to the 24 to move the sticks. And we may have just got it. One of the hogs up front said, Rutrow jumped. And we got it. We changed the cadence. Smart play by Sean Whitten and our offensive set. And they jumped off side, and we pick up the needed real estate to the 24-yard line.
That's
1st and 10, Double C Western Supply, first down. Great change to the cadence by Coach Sean Whitten. And the Cyclones at the 24-yard line of Greeneville. Clock, as you see on the screen, 10:21 to play and rolling. We're down 3.
Big call right here. Need good positive yardage on first down, Tom.
Hello, Angeline Murray. How you doing, lady? 1st and 10, 24-yard line. Slagle hands off again to Mullins. Mullins escapes one. They didn't getting past the second one. They brought him down again. Is that Dixon? It is. Manuel Dixon's having a heck of a game. Number 4 brings him down to the 25-yard line. You got to have points down here, Coach. With the clock rolling, you got to get something. Field goal, we want touchdown, but we got to have a field goal. We got to have some points. Down 3 here. Field goal ties it. Ball at the 25-yard line, loses 1. 2nd and 11. It's a nail biter and Betsy. Whew. Lousy mercy. Standing room only. It's ringed around this field about 3 or 4 deep, and ain't nobody leaving. 2nd and 11, 25-yard line. Slagle looking. Rhett's got time. Throws it out there. He's got a man in the end zone. It's going to be batted down. And Whaley, to his credit, became the defender, Coach.
Yes, he did.
It was underthrown just a smidgen, and they almost picked it off, and Whaley reached up and slapped it out of the guy's hand so he couldn't intercept the football. Great job by Whaley. He became receiver to defender here on this play. 3rd and 11 now, 25-yard line.
Probably in 4 down territory. We have 2 shots at it right here. Got to come up with 2 big plays. Got to get 11 yards. Let's see what Coach Whitten draws up here.
Third down and 11, Cyclones, 25-yard line. Clock stopped on the pass play at 9:18 to go. Schlegel looking. Here they come, outside pressure. He'll throw it out of bounds. Schlegel. And Chrisman gave a little love shove at the end of that play, and or rather Myers, and Schlegel goes flying. So it brings up a 4th down and 11 at the 25-yard line. Here comes Will Bowers for the point. Field goal to tie this thing up here. Oh, baby. He's 3 for 3 on the season. He had pressure at Dobbins Bennett and answered the call. He's got pressure here. It'll be a 42-yard field goal to tie the game up with 9:11 to go in the ball game. Will Bowers, the freshman. Luke Whaley to hold. Said, you ready? I'm ready. 42-yard field goal to tie it. Ball down. It's up. It's long enough.
It is.
It's deep enough. It is.
Good.
Good. He got it. Will Bowers, the freshman, ties the game up. 42-yard field goal by Bowers. I said all week long he'd be a big part of this football game, and he is, and it's not over yet. A 42-yard field goal to tie it.
What a kick for a freshman. Pressure situation. 3 of his field goals against 2 against Dobbins Bennett, and now 4, now 2 here. What a job for a young man. I'm just telling you, people have no idea what kind of pressure that is.
Cyclones freshman 9th grader Will Bowers, 3 for 3, now 4 for 4 on the season, and 2 for 2 tonight, and we tie it up 13-13 on a 42-yard field goal that was climbing.
That one, he struck that ball well, and it was dead center. I mean, just a great look, great shot.
Special teams, special teams,
yes.
Special teams. Remember the missed point after?
Yes.
Greeneville back earlier in the ball game.
Right. Talked about that.
Cyclones have knotted it up with 9:06 to play in the ball game. Don't go anywhere. This thing is woo, doggies. This is good stuff here now.
Can't relax here. This has got to be the best coverage you've ever had. It's got to be. They've got to hustle more, stay in their lanes more right here. Got to do what they've done on the other 3 or 4 kickoffs.
42-yard field goal for the freshman Will Bowers. He's now 4 for 4 on the season.
Golly, that's big.
That is huge, folks. He just got himself a sandwich from poor Trav.
Yeah.
Campbell to kick it away here. Tie ball game, 9:06 to go in the game. It's anybody's game. End over end kick. He'll drive it to returnable ball to 10. Here comes Greeneville to 15. He'll go to the 20, to the 25, to the 25, maybe 26, and shoved back by the orange and black kickoff return team. Kyron Smalls, and we've got a Cyclone down now. Hang on. He returns it to the 25-yard line, and he's not moving. He rolls him over on his back. That's not a good sign. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll be right back. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy, where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them. It's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
Kyron Smalls, the injured Cyclone, come off with his own power as a cramp. That's a good thing to see. Nothing more than a cramp. I know it hurts, but it could be obviously a whole lot worse. Carson Stressman used to drink pickle juice down on the sideline to keep the cramps. 1st and 10, Greeneville, 26-yard line. Tie ball game in the 4th. Man, oh man, oh man, what a game. Cannon will hand off to Quillen. Quillen gets upfield to the 30, 35, look out, 40, 45, 40, 35, 30. Luke Whaley's the only one who's going to stop him, and he'll go in behind the coverage. He'll score the touchdown. 74-yard run by Quillen, turns right around, gives him the lead at 8:45 to go.
Wow. 74-yard run by Carson Quillen, turns right around, gives him the lead right back. 8:45 to play, 19-13 Greeneville, Coach.
That's tough. Of course, that's what good teams do. They answer. Now it's our turn. We contained him really well for 2 quarters. After the first quarter, really done a good job on him.
Second touchdown of the night for Quillen. Had a 4-yard run to get it started way back early in the ball game. Point after is good. It's 20-13 Greeneville, 4th quarter. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is the collab of flavors. The sweet honey, the pickled jalapeno peppers, and the creamy pimento cheese. It is a perfect bite.
Hey y'all, this is Ronte, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is the richness of the pimento cheese. When I took a first bite, I was like, go, go, go cheese, go pimento, go honey, go chicken, go get it.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Good teams score after a touchdown or points, and they did. And now we get our chance to show we're going to come back down the field and score 2. 8:45 to play. Let's see if we can do that. Brandon's been a big weapon for Greeneville. This is a returnable ball this time. He'll take it at the 2. Here we go. Bobbled it for a second. He'll go to the 10. He'll go to the 15 and out to about the 16, 17-yard line. Greeneville, good coverage downfield with the Green Devils. Greeneville's soccer team playing in the state soccer championship tomorrow, AA. We sent 3 down there, Greeneville, Dobbins Minute, and Tennessee I. And Greeneville is still standing playing for the state soccer championship tomorrow. Cyclones will set up shop at their 15-yard line on the return by Whaley, and let's see what we can do here. Still waiting for a breakout play by Jariah Griffin. He's got the wheels, he's got the jets. Of course, they're keying on him. But with that talent, see if we can't spring him here. He's out here spread out wide to the far side of the field on the 1st and 10 from the 15. Looking, Slagle. That's where they're going to Jariah. Got him at the 25 to the 26.
There we go.
Picks up 11.
There we go.
Jariah Griffin gets us a Double C Western Supply first down, Coach.
I think they marked it. They marked it just short.
Marked it short, my bad. Second down. And 1. We'll take 9 on that pass play. Gets a little breathing room. And off, coming up. He'll get to about the 29-yard line to the 30.
There's first down.
Hard running that time. Seth Mullins will sleep good tonight, folks. He's playing both ways, getting pounded. First down, Cyclones. Clock at 8:11 to play in the ball game. We're down a touchdown. We've thrown 3 interceptions tonight and still right here in this football game, which is pretty uncanny. Normally, you throw 3 picks, you get buried. We're hanging. Slagle, play action looking. Rhett will go to the 30. On the 1st and 10. On a keeper, pocket collapsed. Receivers blanketed downfield. Coach had to run and gets it to the 34-yard line. We have all 3 timeouts left, and so does Greeneville. Myers making a stop for the Green Devils. Second down 11, ball to 29-yard line. 2 Bowers field goals and a Seth Mullins run's been our tally tonight. We're here next Friday night, opening round of the playoffs. Slagle looking, throws out the flat, caught. Holzer will get stuffed at the 26-yard line. They'll lose 3 on a second down 11.
Stop made by number 20, Drew Armbruster.
Drew Armbruster played big tonight for Greeneville, makes another stop, the 5'11 junior.
Just not much room. They had that covered pretty well. It looks open for an instant, but they closed awfully quickly. Just really no room for him to run, and a great tackle too.
Clock rolling, 3rd and 12. We're inside of 7 to play here. To the 40 to move the sticks. Big play here again for the Cyclones. Single setback.
Schlegel looks, throws out in the flat. Drack catches it, 35, and immediately is dropped. Good open field tackle by Greeneville. Griffin catches the 34-yard line. Stop made by, got up too quick. I want to say 14. Oh, yep, 14 made the stop. That would be Thomas Lawler, an interception early in the ball game. Dollar with an L. We got to punt the football. Greenville gets it back. It's a big stop at the Greenville defense. 6:16 to play, clock rolling. We'll stand at our 20 and boom it away here. Campbell to punt it. He's averaging 34 yards to punt. See what he does here. Low snap. They're coming after him, and he'll get it up. And it got nicked, I think. It got tipped. Goes out of bounds. 38-yard line. Special teams coach got a hand on it. Looked like 14 got a handle. That would be Thomas Lawler again for Greenville. And the Green Devils, special teams, come up big, and they got the football on the Cyclone 30. Then we're going to mark it at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Good field position, not what you needed right there. But again, just not a lot of resistance. Had 2 back there awfully quickly. Awfully hard to get the ball off in that circumstance. Need a huge stop right here. We've bragged on the defense all year. It's time for them to show what we've talked about. I don't think we'll see them lay down right here.
So it's a 1st and 10, 38-yard line Greenville. Up by 7, 4th quarter. On the handoff to Quillen. Quillen lowers the left shoulder, goes to the short side. The far side of the field gets pounded pretty good as he gets knocked out of bounds, but he is so tough. Quillen, 5'10", 185 junior. Takes it from the 38. Let's see where the mark forward progress. Bounced out of bounds over there by our defensive secondary led by Luke Whaley. And Bryson Rowland at the 33-yard line?
Yes,
Picks up 1.
33, yeah.
Clock rolling, or will roll in favor of Greenville here. At 5:51 to go, they lead by a touchdown. Coach and I'll be here next Friday night. Quillen, handoff, pops it down to about the 30, picks up 3 more. Brings up a 3rd and about 2. Mason Ball making a stop for the Cyclones. What do you do here now, Coach?
Well, I mean, you've got to load it up. What they've usually done, they've looked like they're going to run inside, and then they'll break it outside. So, again, you got 2 weapons you got to stop. If you've got Quillen running quarterback, I would say he's going to run up the middle and then bounce it out.
3rd down and 3 from the 31-yard line. They've bunched it up before, and he's bounced it outside. We've got to watch it. He'll run it to the left side. No, they're going to stop him. They went to the well too many times. The Cyclone orange and black stop him. On a 3rd and 3 to 31. Kent make the stop. Big number 41 for the Cyclones. Matthew Kent, the senior for the Cyclone defense. Number 41 stopped him. 4th down and about 3 now at the 31-yard line. Greenville's going for it. Wow.
We'll let it run down, then call timeout, make a decision.
15 seconds on the play clock. Game clock at 4:34, so Greenville's going to burn this time on the clock, as Coach alluded to, and he's exactly right. We're down about 3 seconds on the play clock and call a timeout here. And that's exactly what they do. Timeout Greenville. They'll be down to 2 timeouts. We have all 3. Clock 4:23, 20 to 13. We'll keep it right here, Coach. What do we do? Draw it up here. Let's start with Greenville. Let's start with our defense. What are we going to be ready? What are we going to be looking for?
Well, I think exactly what they were. I don't think it's a lot different than the 3rd short if the alignment's the same. If they spread it out, I think you've got to look for maybe him riding the running back and the quarterback keeping it again. Their kicker in warm-ups was kicking from this distance, so he kicked from the 40-yard line, so he was kicking 50-yarders. It doesn't look like they're switching any personnel out, but again, my thoughts are they're going to do something probably very similar to what they did, but again, they may try to bounce it out. Now, I don't know. They've got their kicker. He's warming his leg up, so they may be taking a shot right here just like we did.
So, clock 4:23. You see the scoreboard. We're down 20 to 13. Taylor Pruitt watching from the Johnson City Medical Center NEEC unit. I think it's what they call it. NICU.
NICU.
Gary Banks, thank you, sir. You're very kind. Science Hill in overtime beat Dobbins Bennett 28-21 tonight in Kingsport. Here we go, 4th and 3, 31-yard line. They're going to go for a field goal here. It will be here's the kick. It's long enough. It will be, he got it, nailed it. Nice job of their kicker, Quentin Brandon. How far was that, Coach? They set the tee down at the
47 or 48.
48-yard field goal by Brandon. A 48-yard field goal gives them a 10-point lead with 4:17 to play.
That's a big kick for a high school kicker in a game like this. So, again, we knew there were two good kickers, and we've seen both of them show their legs off. I hate that one got a chance that time.
So it was a booming kick, and he produces.
Yeah, that's
money there, sir.
Kudos to that young man. That's big kid in this environment.
We talked about Bowers in a pressure-packed situation. They do the same. He doesn't get that field goal, we get the ball back. They split the uprights. It's 23-13 Greeneville. 4:17 to play in the ball game. One last gasp here by our football team. So a heck of a kick by Quentin Brandon. We got a freshman can kick the lights out, and they got a senior can kick the lights out. And again, it goes back to special teams. And here we are. It's field goal night tonight because our defense has been lights out.
Yeah, they played a part on both sides of the football. Really have.
4:17 to go. Let's see what Quentin Brandon can do for Greeneville here. He'll drive it. Is it a returnable ball? It will be not. A touchback, Cyclones.
The kick will go into the end zone. The Cyclones will take over.
So we have 3 timeouts. We're down 10. We have 80 yards to get a score going here. So our backs to the wall, but let's see what we can do. Cyclones. Coach and I'll be here next Friday night, opening round of the playoffs. Then after that, if the score holds up, we'll be traveling. So week by week, single elimination. For you outside of Tennessee, it's single elimination now, starting next Friday night. And the goal is to be in Chattanooga the first Saturday in December for the state championship. 1st and 10, 20-yard line. 4:17 to go. Cyclones have 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Empty backfield. Slagle looking. Grant flushed out of the pocket, wanting to throw, and he unloads it out of bounds. He was hearing the footsteps of Bryson Myers behind him. Tell you what, Myers has really upset his rhythm tonight. Number 33. He's been back there a lot. As a drop in, 6'1", 225 senior Myers, number 33.
Yeah, it goes back to one of those keys to the game, protecting him. He's not been on the ground a lot, but he sure has had a lot of hurries.
2nd and 10, 20-yard line. Stops the clock at 4:07 to go. Cyclones trail, as you see on our scoreboard. Great job. Look at this camera work, folks. It's awesome. I'm telling you. You're being treated. This is a high school broadcast. It's as good as anything out there in college and pro. I'll put it on the line and say that because of Daniel Prophet and these 3 students running the cameras tonight. Lily Baker, Dana Malone, and Sarah. Yep, she has a funny last name, and I can't remember it. Maybe Prophet can text it to me and tell me. I want to give her props too. But 3 students running these cameras tonight. False start. Cyclones. 2nd and 12 from the 15. 4:07 to go in the ball game. Slagle, outside pressure again, steps up, throws, caught over the middle of the 30, stays on his feet, gets popped a couple of times, and picks up 15 on the play. Nice pass and catch for the Cyclones.
Complete to Baker.
Cam Baker makes the catch, puts him 15 yards out downfield. 1st and 10 on the Double C Western Supply, first down at the 32-yard line, picks 32. Up 17 for Red Slagle. Low snap, bubble screen near side. Jariah catches it near sideline. He'll scamper out of bounds wisely, gets real estate and steps out, stopping the clock at the 30, about the 35-yard line. Coach and I will pick the Port Travs Deli players of the game. We had our pregame meal. Port Travs tonight. Wolf down up. Big old Mad Italian.
Mad Italian. That's They didn't make that back in the day. That's a good new addition over the past few years.
Load that rascal up with cheese. Man, I was like a hog at a trough. 2nd and 8, 34. Flushed out of the pocket. Rhett looking, and will be drugged down from behind by Myers again.
Having a hard time. He's coming off the edge. We've really not slowed him down much the whole night.
So,
brings it 3rd and 8.
Roger Bailey says, shout out to my daughter Lily. Yes, sir, she has done a phenomenal job. Seriously, folks, look at this camera work. It looks like a cotton picking college broadcast. I'm so proud to be a part of this. I know Coach is too. Of course, Coach is all about this because he's chairman of our school board. He and Superintendent Van Huss said, do what we can to put our kids out there on a national scope, and we have. Slagle, 3rd down and 8, throws out in the flat, caught, breaks a tackle, stumbles, and got tripped up. Man, he had some real estate. They stopped him again. 20 made another big play tonight. Drew Armbruster for Greeneville. Had him out in the flat, Coach, and tripped him up, but thought he was getting ready to set sail, but Armbruster tripped him up, ball to 36-yard line. 37, 4th and 5, 3:13 to go. The Greeneville fans roaring their approval across the way. 4th and 5 from the 37, Cyclones. Slagle looks, steps up, goes downfield, and sails it to Dry Griffin about the 48-yard line. And Slagle got popped and released the ball, man. He's taking some hits back here tonight. Incomplete, ball sailed on him, and that'll be a turnover on downs to Greeneville. That pretty much does it, Coach. 37-yard line, 1st and 10. You're down 10 with 2:58 to go.
Yeah, we'll see how Greeneville chooses to do this. These teams normally aren't real gracious in their approach, so I know they want to stick something in. Here's the thing now. I mean, obviously there's still a little bit of time left, but you've got to remember this moment, what this feels like, and you want to hope that you get a chance to do this again against this bunch. That means you're in the 3rd round.
Yeah, if we play them again, we'll be down in Greeneville. So, because they're about to get a home field advantage here. A handoff by Quillen, clock-eating run, drops him from the 37 inside of the 35, maybe to the 34. Cyclone fans filing out here. 2:43 to go in the ball game. We're down 10, 23-13. We'll pick our players of the game. A couple of them are pretty obvious, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. And again, I know people want, this is still a great Elizabethton football team. And again, they've played their tails off. Things haven't gone their way, but again, they'll live to play another day. That's the beauty of this.
Turns the corner, number 30, 25, and flags fly.
Frustrating thing, Tom, 2 minutes to go in the game before you get one of those. I've always hated that. You know that's gone on a lot, and then but you get it here, and makes it a little tough. But again, at least they got a call.
Cannon on the keeper. 2nd and 7 to the 34-yard line. Coach alluding to the flags flying all over the field, and it's going to be a hold against Greeneville. 23-13, 2:08 to play in the ball game. Hello to Cheyenne Gibson. Nina Gooch says you watched us on YouTube instead of the TV. Well, thank you. You're very kind. I think so too. Couldn't be more prouder. I know Coach is. These are, again, I sound like a broken record. These are high school kids originating and orchestrating, if you will, a football game with cameras. And you know the crazy thing, the first game they did, Northview Academy, was the first time they've ever been behind a camera.
Yeah.
This is only the 3rd time they've ever done this.
Yeah. Didn't have a lot of rehearsal this year with their schedule.
No.
But they have done a great job.
They have.
Great job.
2nd and 12, 39-yard line after the penalty. We'll have the same coverage next Friday night back here. Now, am I right? And the playoff game started at 7? Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Penalty flag against Greeneville.
Flag on the play. Delay of game for the Green Devils.
Delay of game for the Green Devils. Clock at 1:41 to play in the ball game. 23-13, Greeneville. We will be here next Friday night. Let's see. It'll be Carter, Fulton, or South Doyle coming.
I bet it'll be Carter, my guess.
2nd and 17, 44-yard line. Hand off to Quillen. Quillen breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. 35, 30, 25. He's so slippery. Runs low to the ground. Compact. Mason Gudger part 2. Seth Mullins bangs him out of bounds from the 44. Let's see where they'll mark the football. Seth Mullins knocks him out, not before Quillen gets it down to about the 26-yard line, picks up 18. First down, Greeneville. Clock, 1:34 to play.
Not seen a running back like him. We haven't this year.
Nope.
It's tough, good all the way around.
Runs low to the ground.
Yes, he does.
Compact, and that presents problems trying to tackle him, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So, Greeneville milking his clock. They're up 10 with 1:34 to go, and he'll take a knee. Yep. And again, we'll see how things unfold down the stretch to see if we get a chance to play him again. So,
been in the locker room one time, Sean's senior year, when we walked off their field after getting kicked pretty good. I'll never forget that speech. We had a chance to play him later on the playoffs. Really got after him. But you have to remember this kind of feeling. This is what motivates you.
Oh, absolutely.
For the next little bit.
Oh, yes.
And Sean knows how to use that.
Yep. As Arnold says, I'll be back. We will be back, folks. Cannon takes a knee.
Cannon takes a knee.
Hey, credit Greeneville. They made the big plays tonight, folks. I bleed orange and black, but you got to call it the way you see it. And these guys made the plays when they made the plays, when they needed to make the plays. And the kicking game, as I said all week long, came up big tonight. Bowers for us and Brandon for Greeneville. So Greeneville will earn home field advantage here. 23-13 Green Devils. So the series will go 43 us, 36 them, and 1 tie, and the Greeneville fans begin their celebration. And we will look at the scoreboard and see a 23-13 final Greeneville. Cyclones will be at home next Friday night at 7 o'clock against either Carter or Fulton or South Dole, I guess, to be determined down there. Final score, 23-13. We'll come back and recap it. Pick our player of the game. We'll see if Sean comes up to talk to us. We'll take a break. Final score, Greeneville wins at 23-13 in a dandy football game.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Colder weather.
Believe it or not, it's finally time. It seems like summer was here forever, and we're finally getting some cool mornings.
Cove, Cloudland, South Green, North Green, Daniel Boone, Mitchell, North Carolina, Happy Valley, Unicoi County, all performing. Morristown West, Volunteer Ridgeview, Carnes, Greeneville, Tennessee High, Cherokee, Sullivan East, Hampton, West Green, Marion, Virginia, and Johnson County. All these folks will be here tomorrow. The Elizabethton Classic starts at noon. J.P. Nix, thank you for the phenomenal broadcast. Thank you, sir, out in Colorado. We had them all over the place, sir. Final score, 23-13. It got started early. Quillen with a 4-yard run, and that got started with a 55-yard pass play from Cannon to Jaden Anderson, which, interestingly enough, we didn't see much in the rest of the night. Anderson, he got that big catch that's kind of set the table for Greeneville. They punch it into the 8:22 mark at Quillen, 4-yard run. Point after blocked at 6-0. Then you have a Schlegel interception. They get the ball back. Chrisman goes back, or goes down, pounds it in with 7:11 to go in the first quarter on the pass from Quillen on an option, or actually it was quarterbacking, and Brandon point after 13-0. We come back and get Bowers, a 32-yard field goal, 13-3. Ben Adams a fumble recovery. We have the football at the end of the first quarter, trailing 13-3. We go down after the Adams fumble recovery, and Seth Mullins will take it in from 7 yards out. His 11th touchdown of the season. 13-10 is your score, and that's the way it is at halftime. No other scoring happened until the fourth quarter. Will Bowers, a 42-yard field goal to tie it up. He's now 4 for 4 in the season. Quillen comes back right after that, a 74-yard run. Brandon's point after makes it 20-13. Then Brandon puts a nail in the coffin, coach, a 40, pretty sure it's 48, a booming 48-yard field goal. 23-13, your final. Greeneville wins it.
We were so excited after the Bowers field goal, but it's like, I don't know, we didn't have much energy. We celebrated that and then seemed flat, for the remainder of the time. But again, the good thing is you secured a home playoff game, and you do have some motivation moving on. We've been there before with Greeneville, where they came in here and beat us, and we went there in the playoffs and beat them. So, but they really beat us. 2 players. They used 2 players. They got all these weapons.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear about all the weapons.
Great point.
You heard about Quillen, and that was really it. They put it on his back, and that's a pretty good back to do it.
So you heard a lot about him, heard a lot about Quentin Brandon tonight, the kicker.
Yeah, and Brandon, yes, sir.
23-13, your final, so we move into the playoff picture now. So if you're a Cyclone fan, trust me, all is not lost. We lose, they win, they have home field advantage, but bottom line is we get to that first Saturday in Chattanooga, it doesn't matter, right?
Everybody's 0-0 right now. When you play again, the pressure reverts to them. Pressure's a little bit on us. We're a little bit higher ranked. It's on our home field. It's just weird how that changes. So I've watched Coach Whitten game plan things like this before, being very creative in ways to turn the tide in a rematch.
We'll be back. We'll continue our postgame show. But first, this from our title sponsor, Elizabethton Ford. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
Happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community, we loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how can we improve the community, how can we create jobs, how can we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We're back again at Citizens Bank Stadium. We lose at 23-13. We're trying to get some other scores. What's going on in the World Series right now, sir?
Texas is down 5-3 in the top of the 6th. So
what's that Carter boy done so far?
He is 2 for 3 with an RBI and scored a run.
2 doubles.
Yes.
Wow.
He must have stroked them both.
23-13, we lose it tonight to the Greeneville Green Devils. Other scores, Coach, around the area. Again, we will tell you that we're going to be right back here tomorrow night, right back here next Friday night. Airtime at 6:25 with a 7 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, we got, again, overtime. Science Hill beats Dobbins Bennett 28-21. Granger's going to end up beating Volunteer. It looks like Hampton won big, 32-14. And Happy Valley, it looks like they're going to win their 7th in a row. Again, Coach Jarrett doing a great job down there. Unicoi County beat Johns County 42-27. And looks like Northview, they're ahead a couple of scores against Sullivan East. So it looks like East will be the 4th seed, and Northview the third if things hold like they are. Down the other end, Anderson County holds suit. Something got after them after week 4. They won 56-16, and then Carter beat Seymour, and Gibbs is beating Fulton pretty handily. So it looks like it'll be Anderson County, Gibbs, Carter, and Fulton maybe down that way is what it's looking like.
So we'll play Carter.
We should. It's what it looks like as of right now.
Yeah, Knox Carter.
One common opponent, I think that was Northview again with them. I think they played them.
Cyclones lose at 23-13 the final. Hello, Amanda Barnett, Katie Garland, Mary Smith, Sandra Green. Coach, I'm going to go back this weekend and see if I can figure out how many states we're watching. So cannot thank you all enough. I know you get tired of hearing it, but you just got to understand on our side of the microphone, here we are in Elizabethton, Tennessee on a Friday night, and these people have oodles and oodles of options of things to do to entertain their time, and they're watching our broadcast. I can't thank you enough from the bottom of our hearts. Players of the game, the Port Travis Deli player of the game. By the way, let's say thanks to Sarah Stashak. I don't think I'm saying it right, but S-T-A-S-C-H-A-C, Stashak. Sarah Stashak was one of the camera operators.
What a great job they all did.
Lily Baker, or Bailey, gosh, I don't have it in front of me, and Dana Malone, one of our basketball players. So thank you, of course, Daniel Prophet, super job. Same thing next week, folks, same coverage, 6:25 airtime, 7 o'clock kickoff. Our Port Travis Deli players of the game, we picked 3 tonight, sir. Take it away.
We sure did. We obviously, young freshman kicker Bowers, I think he was one of those in the Dolphins minute game, but 2 huge kicks, big stage. It's where he's at his best. But the 42-yarder for a 9th grader under those circumstances, I'll remember that for a long time. And then also you've got Seth Mullins, both sides of the football. He just took a licking and kept on ticking. He just hard-nosed. And again, we put a lot on his shoulders, and his legs were churning even after he was on the ground. It's just the way he is. And then Wallen, again, just defensively, what a great job he does from that middle linebacker spot. Covers a lot. I mean, that's watching those reads and everything tonight, that quarterback pulling the ball and everything like that. He did a phenomenal job, just a sophomore.
Cyclones lose at 23-13, so you have Seth Mullins, Will Bowers,
and
number 28,
Wallen, yes,
Justice Wallen.
Justice Wallen. Gosh, I just like watching him play. He's just got a good motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an understatement. Only a sophomore, number 28, our middle linebacker tonight. So here's what we do. We pick up the pieces, lick our wounds, Band-Aid them up, and get ready because now the run starts. Yes, we want to be at home, but the bottom line is we're in the playoffs, and it starts next Friday night. We need a big crowd. I was looking. This is way down the road, of course, as far as the weather forecast, but let's see, just for seeing sakes, for kicks and giggles, as they say, let's see what the weather's going to be, they say now, for next Friday, our opening round of the playoff game. And here we go. Let's see what it says. For next Friday, I know it's a ways off. It can change. Sunny and 62. And Friday night, a week from tonight, will be 35. So you're probably talking 50s come kickoff time when the sun goes down. So perfect weather to come back out here. No rain. So if you can't be here with us in person, certainly join us around the country, the Cyclone Network. We'll take one more break for the folks at Port Travis Deli, our great sponsor. We award Seth Mullins, Will Bowers, and Justice Wallen players of the game sandwiches tonight from Port Travis Deli as you watch Elizabethton Cyclone football. Sponsor of the Cyclones of the Tom Dillon Sports Show. The late John Ward said it's football time in Tennessee. Friday nights, Saturdays. Tell us how we can come by and get sandwiches on the way to go to watch the game or go home and watch it on TV.
First thing you're going to do is you're going to pick up your cell phone. You're going to dial 423-543-6128. And then you're going to order 8 sandwiches if there's 6 of you because somebody's going to want more.
Amen. That's exactly right. So all these come with cheese, ham, turkey, corned beef, Reuben, pastrami, steak, roast beef, and you just get a plain cheese sandwich. You get a BLT, you get a pepperoni and cheese, a meatball sub, all those available here at Port Travis Deli, 543-6128. Tell me about the Mad Italian.
Mad Italian is a real popular sandwich. It's actually a combination of our ham and turkey And you can put any kind of cheese on it you want. We've got Swiss cheese is our standard cheese, but we also have American, sharp cheddar, smoked cheddar, pepper jack, and provolone. So you can change your sandwich however you like with a different kind of cheese. Put some mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce, tomato, and spicy onion on that bad boy. White and pumpernickel dark bread.
Pickled eggs, cups of onions, get those. Tell us about the salads at Poor Traps.
You take a fistful of lettuce, and I recommend the ham. That's my favorite. We also have turkey and roast beef with some tomatoes, spicy onions, croutons, 2 packs of dressing. We've got ranch, Thousand Island, honey mustard, and Italian dressing.
All that right here, folks. 543-6128 on social media. How do we find you?
Find us on Facebook.
Facebook.
Where you can find everybody.
You got it. And the hours you're open are?
We're open from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sunday for the Lord's Day, which I appreciate. One of our great sponsors, folks. They crank it out. Love them, love them. They sponsor the Players of the Game for the Cyclones on T.A. Duggar and Elizabethton. He's proud to do it.
Yep.
One of our great sponsors right here in the heart of Elizabethton, Poor Traps Deli. Proud sponsor of the Tom Dilley Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Back live again, we're joined by Coach Whitten here in the press box. Again, Cyclones lose 23-13. Your thoughts of the game, Coach?
Guys played really hard. We fought back in it. 2 years in a row, we kind of spot on some points, 13-0. But guys kept playing, battled back, and one play at a time. And our guys easily could have folded, but we kept playing, kept going. Defense was super resilient. We just made a few more turnovers, a few more mistakes than they did.
You learn from your losses. Now we start the grind of the playoffs, and so who's to say we may not see them again, but next week we get ready for a home game, so now it really starts next week, right?
Well, it's just going to have to get my best coaching hat out, and coach is going to do a really good job, bounce back, this late in the year. It's not over with. I mean, we got to make some – we got 2 choices. We can fold it in or we can decide to come back to work. So just proud of our guys, the effort. But, yeah, I mean, we got to bounce back, got playoff Saturday. Maybe we're more – got to – better on the road this year, whatever it may be. So, we'll be back. We'll be ready. Guys got to flip the switch and try to do a good job.
Do we know who we're playing next week?
Nah, I haven't even looked at it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's either Carter or Fulton up here on the.
Yeah, as long as we learn from ourselves, and we made too many mistakes tonight, but we battled back. We made some plays. It's not always going to go away. You got to fight. You got to fight like crazy to get back, and I thought our guys did that. Just not enough on the offensive end. And then we spot them 13 points. We just got to be better in some situations. In the third quarter time, I thought every time we got the ball, we got better field position. We did get a couple things. We just couldn't get going. So, Rhett was under pressure all night long. And then, we were in there. We were in the game, make a break. Then we tied it up.
Yep.
Had an opportunity. Then, their stud, Carson Quillen got loose.
We'll be back ready next Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff. We'll be ready to go. We're with you, Coach. Let's go get them.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Go Cyclones. Yes, sir. Cyclones, again, lose tonight 23-13. As I've said before, many, many times, I'll say it again. Some coaches, you'll never find them when they lose. And he came up here and said, I'm going to come talk to you, win or lose. That tells you what kind of guy Sean Whitten is. Cyclones lose tonight 23-13. Again, a big thanks to our camera crew tonight, Sarah and Lily and Dana, and our producer, Daniel Prophet. So, Cyclones reload, Coach. That's all you can do. It's what he said. We'll be back. We made a lot of mistakes. But, we're down 13-0. We outscored them 13-10 after the first quarter. But we lose the game, of course. But it's okay. We bounce back. What would you tell them in the locker room?
Again, realize they had a 4 or 5 minute spurt there at the beginning. One blown coverage and one mistake on a ball thrown, and that led to 13 points. I mean, you take that away, like you said, out of the ball game, we won the ball game. And then one big play. Big plays are tough, but overall, just man on man, we had our moments where we controlled it. We lost a little bit of that in the second half, but I think you say you're as good as them and can play with them and can beat them. You just hope and pray you get that opportunity. Both of us are going to have to beat good teams to get to play each other again.
There you go.
So
we can't make an assumption that we're going to see each other in the third round because there's some other teams want to kind of change that and say, no, you're not. So we'll see. We know we'll be back here next week at 6:25, kickoff at 7 o'clock. The Cyclones and somebody, either Carter, Fulton, or South Dole will be one of the three. We'll be here, Coach.
Yes.
Great job, sir.
Hey,
thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you out there for watching our broadcast tonight. Be sure to like it and share it. Go back and send it out as much as you want to. Again, one more time, big thanks to Daniel Prophet and their students here again at the Cyclone Network. So for our superintendent, Richard Van Huss, our principal, Dr. John Mitten, our athletic director, Forrest Hope, our head football coach, Sean Whitten, and the entire Cyclone Nation and the Cyclone Network, this is Tom Taylor again telling you the final. Greeneville wins it 23-13. We'll be back here next week in the opening round of the TSSAA 4A playoffs with a chance to get on down the road in the first Saturday in December in Chattanooga and play for a state championship. It starts next Friday night. Have a great weekend. If you get a chance, come here tomorrow and enjoy the Elizabethton Classic, the band festival starting at 12:30. And so until we see you next broadcast, we'll remind you as always, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching Cyclone Football on the Cyclone Network. Good night, everybody.